And I can't explain, but there's something about the way you look tonight takes my breath away. When you're sitting behind me with 2 cups of tea and a stack of arrowroot cookies.
That's the only way to do a spooky stream.
And I can't explain why arrowroot cookies are good with a cup of tea. But I can try to taste.
Can't wait to see where you're going with this.
The way we stream tonight. I got there.
You did.
We
By the
stumbled.
way, there's 2 different kinds of tea.
What? There's 2 different?
Yeah, you can choose which one you want. I made 2 different ones.
Oh, you're a little bit quiet. Do you want to?
Oh.
I
it's
turned
because
it back
I'm
up.
off.
No, I did turn it back up, but you're just such a quieter talker. You're just such a quieter talker than me. What? Hi, everybody, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Spooky Stream, episode 13. We do these every once in a while when we're feeling like it. What are they exactly? Well, there are times for us to hang out and just chitty chat and play spooky games. Tonight, we're back with The Medium. And you can see, because I've put it right there on the screen, this is the loading screen of The Medium. Now, we played a little bit of this game previous.
Louis wants to know if he can come up.
Louis can come up.
Yes.
How can I say no when you asked me directly on stream? I would be a monster. And I'm not a monster at all. So, hope everyone's having a good night tonight.
I certainly am. Harlan just serenaded me for a full hour.
I serenaded everybody, didn't you hear?
What?
I sang this great, Can You Look at the Way You Look Tonight? It's the new
I love
version.
that song.
Can you look at the way you look tonight? Can you look at the way you look tonight? So what is The Medium?
Well, we started this game a little bit before. We played, how long would you say? Half an hour? Not even.
I mean,
20 minutes?
it's basically, barely.
It was
if
a mere
that.
pittance.
It was a mere pittance.
And here we are again. We had qualms with the game.
There were qualms.
Namely, the heavy narration.
Yeah, there are certain games that really hit you in the face with narration. This was one of them.
But I remember there being... I think I was falling asleep during this part of the spooky stream last time, actually.
Yeah?
But I do remember there being an interesting mechanic where you go split screen, spirit realm and real realm.
Yeah, this game's got a cool mechanic. So I'm excited to get back under that hood, so to speak. Hi, Michael and Brianna. Hi, Christopher. I don't think Mike is still here, but if Mike was here, hi. Mike Ashmore, not Mike. See, he hopped down, didn't he? That's why I said no.
The real question is, which kind of tea do you want, though, darling?
What were the 2 flavors?
You'll have to guess.
I've brushed my teeth, if that matters.
Oh, well, one of them is a mint tea.
I'll take the mint.
So that's the bigger mug.
Okay. Can you say I've got hot tea from my hottie, like Jessica Walters from Arrested Development?
I've got hot tea for my hot tea.
Yes.
But I didn't do it quite as good as she did it.
It's difficult too.
No one ever could.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this. So we broke in. Oh, look at this loading. So yeah, this is a game where we play a medium to large, and not much has happened.
Remember how long it took us to get out of that loading area?
No.
It was a long
Oh yeah,
time.
we were looking for something.
We were like looking for the bathroom we were looking for a tie clip.
That's
for
right.
like a good 20 minutes.
And now we're here.
Where's
looking,
here though?
Well, we're here at
Hello?
an old hospital.
Anyone? Thomas? You there?
Looking for Thomas. Hi, Colin.
Like a hotel, maybe?
The
Duckling magazine?
We used to have like similar. Remember Highlights?
No.
Highlights magazine?
No.
No, really?
What's that?
When you were a kid?
No.
I know you had Highlights. Google it, you'll remember. Highlights were like a children's magazine.
I got a nature magazine as a child.
Well, Just trust me, you'll remember. I don't think it was specifically Canadian, but highlights were the shit. Let me just tell yous. I don't remember where we are or why we're here. Does this game have a
No, I
journal?
didn't get these.
You never got highlights?
No.
All right.
Oh, they're like workbooks?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought so. Like everyone had highlights.
Yeah.
Amazing. I don't remember anything about this game, and we don't have any information. So let's just pretend we're here.
We woke up.
Got out of
We're
bed.
an amnesiac.
Dragged a comb across our head.
Michael and Brianna had highlights.
Yeah. Okay, so it's not Canadian. It's worldly. Where is Mike Enslin? Let's actually think for a second because I'm confused. I remember our father died, and we're a medium,
Who art in heaven.
and he was trying to contact us.
We are adopted also,
and
correct?
we're adopted. Yeah, I don't remember. Whatever. Someone else can do it.
Welcome, Ariel. It's Ariel's first spooky stream.
Oh, hi,
Hey.
Ariel.
So happy to have you with us.
We do this every so often.
Colin wants to know if highlights is a coloring book. I think in part, yes.
Yeah.
It depends on what age group.
Yeah, or what you want to do with it. I mean, any book can be a can be a coloring book.
Don't be an ass.
No, it can be. It's just that light was flickering before, guys.
Bend the bars. Bend the bars.
She's gonna do it. Yeah, it's a staple of any dentist office. Hi, Bryn. Oh shit.
Hello?
She's scared.
Thomas?
If anyone who was watching the first part of this stream can remember what the fuck this game is about, please
Colin.
remind us.
I'm looking at Colin.
And if not, just Google it. Yeah. I love the ones where you had to find the two differences.
Old-fashioned haunted hotel.
Okay, it's a haunted
it's a
hotel, and
hotel.
our name is Marianne.
And answer the bell.
Maybe this is good that she talks to herself constantly.
In this case, it is.
Hey, Mike.
Hey, Mike. Mike changes his profile picture so much I get
Frequently.
confused.
But I get this one. That's a reference to that show that we've seen.
No, but for a second, because he's from the other podcast, the one, and we played
No.
with Tales of Aspirin. Well, but he changed it to a bird, and there's another podcast called Songbirding, and I thought for a second
You
I was
got
like,
confused.
wait, yeah, I got confused. But that's not his fault. I get confused.
Okay. Colin Burkhardt says, I remember you went to
Please.
the spooky resort hotel to find a guy who called you on the phone named Thomas. The phone was named Thomas? Confirm, deny. That rings a bell.
It rings a phone. So that's all we're here. So really, we didn't miss that much.
This is so spooky hotel. This is like Malevolent.
Yeah.
Except you're a chick.
Well, Arthur could be. We don't know.
You don't know that.
He's never specifically detailed his preferences. I don't think they come up. She said answer the bell, didn't she? I'm playing like a frick.
Yeah, what bell? Oh, I remember liking her little run.
Yeah, she's got a nice little run. It's probably this bell, right? Yeah, here we go. Cinematic.
Ding dong.
No. Whoa.
Malevolent.
Malevolent.
There's not enough spooky.
Pick up the ball, Arthur. Bend down and pick it up now. I'm not too sure if I want to.
Oh
Oh, headaches.
no. Yeah, this is the cool part.
Yeah, this is the cool part. Except I don't understand why she's got like mushroom shoulder. Whoa.
You startled me.
I did, didn't I? You look real scared. I'm Sadness.
Marianne. Sadness. Is that your name? I mean, you seem pretty cheerful to me.
Well, it's what I remember.
I do
my
like the
friends
music.
used to call me by a different name.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
But I don't remember what it was.
Your friends.
Oh yeah, I used to have a lot of friends here. But they're all gone now.
Hey, Zia.
Something happened to them?
I don't really want to talk about it.
That's okay. So, do you live here? All by yourself?
You wouldn't believe how
She's creepy.
boring it gets sometimes.
I can imagine. This place must have been...
Oh yes, so busy. People coming and going all the time.
The light's flickering on the top half
That's cool.
when she's near it.
Must have been nice.
It was not anymore.
So... Tell me, what happened?
I remember. People stopped coming. Only a few of them stayed. But they became very sad. Very angry. They might hurt you.
Thanks. But I can take care of myself.
Oh yeah, didn't she start off and having had a dream
I
of
was
being
wondering,
shot?
have you seen...
Marianne,
I don't remember.
Yes.
would you play with me? Just for a little while. It's been
Does
so
that remind you
long since I played.
Henry.
Oh, okay.
So cute.
Play just a little bit.
But I need your help first.
Yes. Yes! Anything,
I'm
Marianne!
looking for a man. Thomas. Do you know him?
Let me think. I've heard that name before.
Take your time.
Oh yeah. The second floor. We can look there. Come on. Hurry.
Oh,
Marianne.
wait! I can't go that way! Damn. I need to get up there somehow.
Zia, this game is a game where you play a medium who can contact spirits, and it's got this cool split screen thing that you're seeing right now. Where she
Not
can,
always like this.
It's not always like this, but and she's got a weird mushroom arm. It's like weird frilly. It's creepy, but
I'm into it.
I'm into it, but it's. I got nothing. Got nothing for you.
Gotta go upstairs.
But I can't go upstairs.
I like that there's kind of weird mushrooms growing out of the floor.
Yeah, mushrooms are a big theme in the afterlife,
We're
apparently.
learning.
Why is that?
Zia says this is worse
Okay.
than the little sisters in
elevator.
Bioshock.
Might as well see if it works.
I mean, let's
That
go
seems unlikely.
2.
Really?
Why not?
No, I mean, it just doesn't
Sadness.
seem likely that it.
I
the
wished
elevator
I
would
knew
work.
her real name.
Yeah, right? Like the stairs are destroyed, but the elevator's working fine.
Shit.
Oh,
Okay, Marianne, just take a deep breath and...
I mean, they're working down there. Press and hold F for an out-of-body experience.
Hey, Adam.
Whammo.
This is called medium.
Medium to medium well.
Medium
There.
rare.
A fuse box. Need some energy to spark it up.
Oh, I got energy. I got your energy right here.
Gotta move fast.
Well, probably not up these stairs that go nowhere. Where can one get said energy? Can't run that way. Okay. Am I wrong? Can I do something? F, E, middle button. No. Okay. It's a puzzle, team. We need to solve it. Look, we're wasting away. Can I go downstairs, maybe?
An out-of-body experience. It's like taking a plunge into nothingness. Stay under for too long and it just pulls you in.
Oh no. So are you gonna die or what?
I don't know. I'm wasting away.
That didn't give you a lot of time to find the thing that you need to find.
Hold F to return to your body. Okay, now we do
Gasps as if resurfacing.
It's like a directing note. It's not even what happened. It's like, can Can we get you to gasp as if you're just resurfacing? Thank you. Oh, it looks like there's something over there. That must be it. Medium rare is the best medium. Agreed.
Correct.
If you like your steak well done, then you are entitled to have steak however you like.
You may have your steak as you
It's
like.
your fucking steak. Don't let anybody tell you how to eat it. I found the pool of energy.
Okay, Marianne. Now
that
get
what
your
I-
ghostly ass back and power up that elevator.
One of our complaints with this game so far, and we're only like 20 minutes into it, so those who watched for the first time have not missed anything, is how much this person talks to themselves. And you're going to hear me complain about it, because I like complaining about certain things.
I'm on board for that.
Having me complain?
Yeah.
Hold space to charge it. Hurry up.
You did it.
Let it blast.
Uh-huh.
Did that work? She's having like a seizure. Okay, we did it.
Good
Nice.
job. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
I don't like whatever is on top of that.
It's just mushroom.
Just spirit world goo.
It's an allegory.
Oh, medium fries. Zia, don't tempt me.
Oh, I love medium fries. What is the best medium? Can I jump across this? What? The shimmery shim is gone. Oh no, it's still there.
You're on the second floor, though. That's where you want to be.
Yeah, but I don't understand.
Can you return to your body?
I don't know. I can go to my spirit form for some reason. Like, my physical body can't go upstairs because my spiritual body can't. That seems like a weird.
But didn't it tell you that there was a way to return to your real physical human body?
I mean, probably, right?
Was it F?
F is I can switch to my little spirit self
Yeah.
and be real happy. But that's about it. Okay, so we wanted to be on this floor.
Yes.
Maybe we should look at the map.
Great idea.
Oops.
I'm really sorry to anyone who is hearing me do discreet crunching. I'm trying my best to be quiet.
What are you crunching on?
Arrowroot cookies.
All right. As the song.
The only spooky stream they're the most terrifying
The
cookies.
only approved spooky stream snack. I mean, I don't understand. Why can't I go upstairs? Should I go back down? So Dream Girl can go downstairs. Real Girl can go upstairs. But neither can do either. Okay, so maybe I
Can't you
have
go
to...
like to the right?
Yeah, maybe I'll go past that gate, you know? Because this gate is now open. Medium Old Bay fries. Is that the best medium? What's the best medium? I would go medium chicken wing sauce. Is one of my favorite mediums.
Medium poutine.
Medium poutine. Medium sausage.
What's that?
It's just not. It's not a big sausage.
It's just
Or
a medium
little it's just a medium sausage. What? What's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong. Medium pizza.
Ah.
How's that?
But a large is better than a medium pizza. Let's not pull punches here.
Aw, Mike, yes.
Is that what Mike said? How do I get the fuck out of this place?
Go to the right. Can't you just keep
No,
staying on the
it's-
same floor?
Where?
Don't go down the stairs.
Can't
Just
go
keep going
here.
that way.
No, it's like destroyed. Look, like a big gash in the floor.
That's dumb.
Yeah.
You can
Should I
jump.
Should I go back
Do
down?
a jump.
Do a sick flip.
Do a sick jump.
Should I go to parking now? I don't understand why I couldn't
P
go
is for
upstairs.
parkour.
Oh wait, I was going to the second floor, wasn't I? Maybe
Yeah.
that's the answer. Medium Dairy Queen Blizzard. Speaking my language. Medium.
I like what Bryn said.
Medium
Should go in the
toughness.
direction of art supplies. So we're talking clay, pastels.
Ah, what's the best medium? Like audio, visual. Probably. I don't know. What could you not live without? The audio or the visual?
Okay. Now where did she go?
That's too hard.
Deaf or blind, you know?
You?
I don't know. Probably. Oh, I don't know. Probably blind.
You would go blind.
I'd be better at doing malevolent. Where do I go? Here? I
You're
hate
doing
this
great,
game.
baby.
Thanks.
People are only half watching
I'm only half watching.
as he runs into a wall for
Oh,
6
it's this
seconds.
dumb. Like, that was so small. Anyway.
Huh. What is that?
It's a butterfly.
Spirit moth.
Spirit moth. Unlocked moth.
Moth Brigade. Achievement.
Wicka wicka wow. I really don't understand. I need to rant for a second. I don't
Let's-
understand the justification on the left side of the screen for her not being able to enter. I 100% and I'm on board, and I get why the right side of the screen has its, limitations because it's a spirit. But what if Marianne had someone with her right now? Can they walk through? I don't get it.
It looks like the metal area from like Mario 64
Yeah.
or whatever.
Not getting through here.
Why are we not getting through? Just leave your little spirit self. It's so dumb.
Achievement unlocked.
Running sim, yeah, for real.
Fuck!
Press and hold some spirit shield.
Holy shit. I didn't even know I could do that.
Press and hold F for an out-of-body experience. So I can go through on this side, but human me can't. That just makes me so angry. It just doesn't make sense. Why? Okay. Cool.
Mike's hypothesis is that the left side, you just get bad vibes about something.
Ah.
Looking down a spooky hallway and going, nope.
Okay. So she's just a coward. That's what you're saying. She's like, I'll go to this abandoned hotel. How do I get that stupid shield again? Middle mouse. I'm pressing middle mouse button. I'm doing it right now. I swear. Oh, it's just, it doesn't let me leave. I got it. And now I can open the, wow.
The non-existent door.
That's great. The what?
The non-existent door. Don't forget about your tea. It's gonna get cold.
My tea. It's too hot.
Really?
No. It's perfect. Thank you so
I was gonna
much.
say, you have baby mouth.
I do.
You
I
have a
do.
case of the baby mouth.
I do have a baby mouth.
You give Henry anything remotely warm and he's like, too hot.
Too long.
I need you to put an ice cube in this warm hot chocolate.
I can get insight. Look.
Yes. I'm working on it. Yes, I know. Yes.
Hey, Mark. Long
I
time no
understand.
see.
Just give me some time. A few days. You'll get what you want.
Ugh, that voice.
Ugh.
I don't know why, but it gives me shivers.
Gross.
Judgy. Ah, it's disgusting.
Ariel
fucking
also has
voice.
baby mouth.
Who?
Ariel.
Why?
Looks like the
I
only
don't know.
way.
She just has baby mouth, just
Great.
like you.
I think I do have baby mouth, actually.
Not when it comes to spicy stuff, but temperature, you think you have
Oh,
baby
that's
mouth?
right. I do have a spicy mouth. Ghost world or real world?
that?
I guess real world.
This room. It feels cold. Memories of
What's
grief.
that floating stuff?
Loneliness.
I don't know.
Some objects soak up moments from the
Ooh,
past.
William Blake.
Just squeeze in the right spot and let it pour out.
Used to find the point of recollection. Wait. Ah.
Ah, sunflower, weary of time, For my favorite nurse.
Oh, Mr. Tarkovsky, you shouldn't have.
Tchaikovsky?
Please. It's the least I can do for all the good work you do around here.
She's a hospital
An
nurse?
actual happy
I mean, a
memory.
hotel nurse?
I don't
So there's more to this place than just doom and gloom.
Was it a happy memory? More like...
Sunflower.
no, I don't
wick-
care. I don't need to hear that again.
An old prescription. I know these
Pipafazine.
all too well.
Ursula Rutkowski diagnosed with depression, hysteria, insomnia, and malnutrition. Treated with electroshock. Refill 6 times.
Ghosts in your blood.
You got ghost
I
blood.
prescribe cocaine.
What? This keeps happening. Things
I've
that
got
don't need
nothing.
things. What?
The spark's too weak to absorb. It's like it's missing something.
It needs flowers in that vase.
The sunflower.
Yeah, it needs the sunflower.
You're smart.
No.
Take it back.
Oh, can't get through here. Whoa!
This is falling apart. Looks like I'm in for another dive.
A dive.
Is that skin?
Ew.
Zip. Dive, does she mean this thing? Where I gotta do the thing? Oops.
If only I had something sharp.
Gotta cut that skin open.
Yum.
God, I hate this.
Isn't there like 0 risk on this side of things though? Like if she
No.
falls.
Because remember, she had to put up a spirit shield at one point. What if her spirit gets ripped to smithereens? Then she'd be
She'd be spiritless.
spirit free, despirited.
She'd be despirited.
Like
She'd be
deloused.
spirited away.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
Get
movie.
it? Oh, Bath of Blood.
Hate to
Classic.
see that.
Look at that. Ah!
Jesus Christ! God damn it! God damn fuck!
Here comes the spooky monster.
Ugh.
Do it, Bloodbath.
Unsubscribe.
She'd be a medium potato. medium bake. This must be one of the flowers we need. Let's get in there. Ah, drink it all.
What? She's not drinking it.
She's doing it.
This thing isn't a razor. It's guilt. Shame. Regret.
This razor isn't a razor. It's regret. But I'm still going to cut the skin with it. Good old regret skin.
It's symbolism, Harlan.
It's symbolism.
Symbolic.
Oh, I love that I can't cut it from this side.
Yeah, no, of course.
So dumb.
Because there's a door in the way.
Oh, look, I can cut it. Whee!
Zip.
Zip.
Ew.
That was disturbingly satisfying.
I mean,
See?
in a word.
She had satisfying. She was satisfied. See? She was satisfied. This must be the flower I gotta put in the... No? Okay.
You ever heard that Belle and
This would be
Sebastian
useful.
song, Sunflower?
The light of a memory strong enough to
I
define
don't think so.
It's a good song.
Does it go? Sunflower in the morning, zooming through the dark, in the summer way.
Yep, you got it. Got it in one.
Then yes, I do know it.
Nothing but net, darling.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Are you doing that on purpose?
No, it's
Looks like
it's a fleeting memory.
you're teasing the
I'm
viewers.
not. I'm not.
Just do it.
I'm trying. Come on. It's like right there. There we go. Got it.
You want me to read you another one, darling? Oh, look at this mess. Don't worry, I'll clean you up in no time. I'm here for you, my love.
Oh, so she's
This
crazy.
man, Tarkovsky, he ended up as her patient?
She poisoned him.
Angel of death.
Angel of death. Angel of death. Angel of death.
Why does everything turn into a chant in this house?
Snake meat. Snake meat. because we're a chanting people here.
We
All right.
chant in this family.
We chant in this family. All right. Dried up sunflower.
There.
And now I can
Now it's strong.
draw from the pool of energy.
Energy.
And just to go back out in the hall. Oh, and I get my shield.
Stay
Zap.
away. Zap. Soul bug zapper.
Mark, you collect straight razors?
That's kind of cool.
Like
Have you ever used one?
I hope so. Be interesting to collect something and never have used it. Not that I'm judging, because I don't really, care one way or the other what you've used, but
I think a lot of people collect things that they don't use.
well, most of the time those are things that you can't use, like stamps.
You can use stamps.
Well, I mean, you wouldn't collect them. Touche. But you know what I mean? You don't collect the stamps and then use them and then collect them. It's like,
You don't.
I don't think like a pristine razor would be worth more than a used razor. Relative.
It probably would be.
Look at this right side of the screen. How silly is this? You're not even pushing nothing. Girl, you crazy.
Yeah.
Girl, you crazy. Okay. Let go. How do I... Okay.
Who do you think looks cooler? Left or right?
I guess right? Because left is also trying very hard.
Oh, didn't she have some serious burns?
Yeah, she got like burn on her face. Look, she got
And
she got
hand burn,
face.
remember? We talked about... We
Yeah.
learned about where that came from, right?
Yeah. I think it was
Burn problem.
when she was burn problem. She had burn problem. She got spooky yellow eyes.
Oh, cool. He uses the straight razors.
Yeah, cool.
That's awesome.
Oh no. What am I going to cut with this? Don't worry.
Sunflower. Oh.
Zip.
Ew. That's my least favorite part about this game so far.
I mean, it's just a game.
I'm well aware of that.
Shield. Who called it a medium superhero game? Because that's basically what this is right now. Oh no, my energy! I'm gonna die. I'll just die.
Good night.
The moths of the spirit world are dangerous.
Obviously. You know that. You know that as well as I.
I know the moths of the spirit world are dangerous.
I know the moths of the spirit world.
My father always used to tell me, the moths of the spirit world are dangerous. And at first I thought he was crazy. And he was, but
Then
Then
I
I
joined
thought-
him.
well,
Do you have like a limited Genesis for that shit?
I guess. The problem is there's no HUD whatsoever, so how am I supposed to know?
And she also walks so fucking slowly.
Yeah, like if this is an... Oh, I can run. Okay. So never mind.
You can't run. You just sort of walk.
It's my dummy problem. I don't think it runs out. Oh, do you think our arm is like... Let's see.
Oh, that would make sense. I wonder if that kind of mimics the burn pattern too, you know?
Did it drain? Come on. No.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Okay. So no.
No
never mind.
visual representation of duration.
But it would be cool. Developers, if you're watching this,
They're
go
not.
back and
No
patch
one's
your
watching
game
this.
and add that. Because we think it'd be neat.
Colin's giving this hotel a 1 star on Yelp.
I think, Ariel, I was just walking like a dum-dum. And I should have been running like a medium.
Like a medium dumb.
Like a medium. Do you believe medium? I know you don't believe mediums exist. But does anyone, and I'm not going to make fun. I'm just curious. Do you believe in like the spiritual world? Anyone?
Zip.
Zip. Zip. In the way it's portrayed in this game, I'll make clear.
Moths and all.
Run! Go a little faster, though, please. Come on, run, run, run.
Good job.
So the solution, life and death, it wagered on a shift. Oh, this is just a skull room. Dibs on my bedroom. I'm not going to read that. What is this, a reading game?
Reading
Jump scare.
simulator. You calling it now? Thomas
Manager,
Remkowitz. Rekowicz.
Marianne,
Whoa.
Sadness. We gotta stop meeting like this.
I told you to follow me.
Did she have that butterfly on her last time?
No,
Take it
she didn't.
easy, Sad. This place is huge. It's easy to get lost.
Just stick with me.
Okay. I'll stick like a tick.
You're funny.
This Thomas Rekovich.
What?
Oh, right.
You
Listen,
can't
hon,
read.
You said you remembered someone named Thomas. Was it Thomas Rekovich? Was he the manager here?
I guess.
You think he stuck around?
I'm not sure.
You were on a slow walk. You needed medium walk.
That's the best kind of medium. Medium walk.
Recently,
Medium pace.
I think. Oh,
Remember that Adam Sandler song?
No.
Yeah,
Adam
you
medium
think it was
pace.
No.
Thomas.
Very
that
sexy.
song.
oh
and
it?
very
I
gross.
don't
Yeah.
know.
I'll play it for you.
Old men
after.
all look the same, all wrinkly and old. Blah.
Hey,
I hear you.
That's not very nice. Well, if he's still around, I've got an infestation to report.
Marianne, I feel. I don't think we should be here.
It's okay, Sadness.
Okay, all the
Look,
skulls
there's
are
no
just.
one here. Sadness?
The dubbing is just like out of sync with her mouth.
Little bit
It
off.
keeps throwing me off. About a game that's all about like in sync and not the awesome band. It's
I was grasping desperately for an NSYNC song.
Bow, bow, now,
Big
now.
boy.
It's Backstreet Boys.
What's the difference?
I don't know.
Aren't they the same band?
They're not.
Wasn't it revealed that it was all of them and just
It's
masks?
not.
I think it's
revealed.
I think
It all hit me
I
as
think
soon
it was a
as I
big
entered
conspiracy
the room.
that came.
I think you
came
must be right.
Anguish,
It's a cool looking
Fear.
room.
longing.
Which side?
I could instantly tell there was more to that clock than met the eye.
Like, why tell us this? Shut up.
Just spoils it immediately.
Like, the game's got very limited gameplay, but puzzles. I really enjoy puzzles. I knew right away the clock had more to it. It's like, this is what you need to do.
Bummer.
Super bummer. Like a big sexy bum.
Hey now.
You're an all-star?
The signature.
He designed the whole place.
Grand opening, I assume.
I mean, get a
Hey,
better
is that
picture.
the first secretary? They must have had some big plans for this place.
Is there a tie clip in there?
I knew right away that was important.
What the
You're still
hell
bummed out.
happened here?
Yeah, I am.
Still works.
Found a key.
Too small to fit a door.
Maybe a clock. Could it be?
It's too small for a door. Could it be a clock? Butterfly.
Someone jotted this down recently.
Get up. Don't turn off that alarm.
Burn marks, broken glass, and... Is that salt?
Someone was getting...
My senses jolted
Fucked
as
up.
I touched the phone. I could tell it had been used recently. To call me.
Interesting. I wonder. No. Could it?
There we go.
No.
Ah, we need
That's
to move.
as far as it goes. There.
Whoa.
An imprint. Is that...
Let's see what it looks like. Beginning of time.
There. Looks like a passage. A spirit well. I could absorb some of that energy. As I moved the clock hand, I realized it was a junction between realities. It's
No
rare,
way.
I think
but I'd seen it before.
my problem with this game is that I don't really buy it. Her like powers and the energy stuff and whatever.
Yeah.
It's like a little bit too far for me, you know.
I'm so lost without you.
But I don't think it's a matter of
Enough.
the believability, but the way it's presented.
I mean, I didn't say that was the only thing that I had issue with.
Yeah. Should be like that.
Looks like I'm in for another dive.
Oh, okay. What do you mean then? Expand.
Someone tried real hard to keep this place a secret.
I guess I just
Wonder
don't
what's in here on the other
really
side.
believe that. I don't know. For some reason, there's something about her powers and stuff where she like touches a phone and she's like, "Oh, I could tell when this phone was used last. It was to call me." It just feels like, ugh. I don't
Let's
really
see if it
believe
worked.
it.
I'm supposed
They're
to
not
leave?
selling it.
No, I definitely agree. It's cheesy, but the wrong level of cheesy. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, kind of.
So she slurped up the energy.
Mm-hmm.
She pooped it out over here. We know this is the door.
Gotta check the wiring. I'd hate to get stuck in there.
So now we actually have a puzzle, which is great. I'm excited. So we need to oh, is it just need to be plugged in? There's like this.
There were other traces though in the clock, right?
Yeah, I was hoping we didn't have to do all of them, but I guess we do. It's just the borderlines on tedious. Oops.
Shit. Thought I had it this time. It's taking too long. What am I missing?
Wow, 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 wow.
Wait. I can feel something's wrong. It's coming.
What's coming? Whom? For what purpose? And why? It came.
No. Don't do it. I can't. We must.
Persevere. Feel that, brother. So we now have the complete story.
And the idea is that you need to go through that passageway somehow?
I mean, I
suppose?
presume he opens it twice. Maybe we're supposed to leave it on this well. Slurp.
I'm so lost without you. I don't know if I can do this, but enough.
There are supposedly different
Get it
kinds of
together.
psychics, so I guess they decided to blend some of those here.
I guess so.
To me, it's not the believability. It's just the way it's presented. I think I've seen movies about supernatural abilities that absolutely enthrall me to the point where I like, you know, like one of my favorite horror movies is Stir of Echoes. Remember? With Kevin Bacon, where his sister hypnotizes him, and when he's under, she's like, open your mind. And he wakes up and he can hear, like, basically ghosts.
I don't think I saw that one.
Oh, yes, I'm sure we've seen it. It's so good.
So.
Oh, definitely made you watch it. You'll remember when we watch it again, because we undoubtedly will. Because I love it. But the way it's presented is like, you know, it's creepy and it's effective, but it also has him sort of question the nature. It doesn't explain it. It's just presented better. It's a very weird setup. Now, this is the classic Harlan foible where he complains about being told what to do, and then you watch him struggle with a puzzle.
But you want to struggle. It's your right to struggle.
It's my right to party. She does have more white on her arm now, so maybe we do need to charge it up a little bit.
But didn't you also just sip a bunch of energy?
Yeah, I did. I did this. I know.
We're all agreeing that the arm is it's an energarm.
Energarm. We saw
So
it
now
go.
she has less arm.
Maybe I need to zap a second thing around here, you know?
Really grosses me out how skinny she gets.
Yeah.
No offense to super skinny people, but this looks like her legs are gonna fall off. Do you think it's just a matter of clicking the right thing?
I don't know. Anyone have any suggestions?
I'm looking at you, chat.
None taken. Ariel was about to say the exact same thing about her legs. Creepily thin.
Yeah,
I know the flickering texture on the floor is driving me nuts.
all I'm looking at. That must be it. We probably just have to like sit on that spot.
Flickering
on the floor
texture.
and then-
I mean, we know there's a door behind this.
We do.
The game holds our hand on everything else. Just fucking move it, lady.
She doesn't want to.
We plugged something in. Am I missing something? Obs?
Is there anything else with the
in-
clock
in
that you can do?
display.
Or the only interact is the clock face?
It's just a clock face. Actually, that's a good point. Let's check. Bryn asked me to check this. I don't see anything. There's usually white dots, so... No, nothing else in the display is interactable. Move the clock hands.
You really didn't tell us anything of
Maybe it needs to be in the
a
dark
certain
zone.
time. That's a good point, actually.
What?
That maybe you have to interact with the clock at a specific time.
Yeah?
Or the desk or whatever.
Sure, but what time? Or is that part of the puzzle? Do you think?
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Well, so when he's over there, the first time he talks about how he doesn't want to get stuck in there because it needs more energy or something. I think that's the most substantive piece of information we got from him.
Yeah.
Gotta check the wiring. I'd hate to get stuck in there.
Colin's saying there was another option when you went around the side of the cabinet.
No, there wasn't. You're a liar. All right, let's see. I don't think so. It's the same one. It just brings me up before you go.
And there's nothing like...
Oh, maybe I can make my bubble. Whee!
Oh, that'll do it.
I mean, I don't know, unless I'm missing something. You guys are all seeing what I'm seeing. So far, it looks like I can interact with the desk and the cabinet. And literally nothing else. Well, and then I can go through. Maybe it's on, this side.
It probably is on this side.
Perhaps.
At different times.
Maybe I need to wally this. Perhaps Perhaps.
Is it? I mean, we should probably fix that thing somehow.
We did fix it.
Can we fix it again?
We did it. Like, remember, I just sent another energy surge.
Gotta check the wire, but I hate to get.
We think he got stuck in there? It's probably in there, right? Dead?
Gross. Maybe.
Dead as a ducat? What the hell happened on this desk?
It quit.
If you have a secret door, how would you get it open? So this is the start. He's got energy on his desk. And he opens it. He says, it needs more energy. I don't want it to get stuck. Then he leaves. I don't remember what he says here. Let's go listen to his dumbass again.
Shit. Thought I had it this time. It's taking too long. What am I missing?
I think most of these are just him whining about something. And then everything changes for some reason. Is that something back there?
I mean, I think that's what broke the desk.
I mean, that's where it started, so maybe we need to leave it at this for now. Can we look in the other... No, we can't. Is it the same each time? Can you go through each time it's open? Oh, wait, did we only go through the one time? Great point, Bryn.
I think I said that earlier.
What do you mean?
Just that you might have to go through it like at different times.
Did you? I did not hear that. I apologize. Great point, Joe and Bryn. So we'll go through the first time.
This is the second time, right?
I don't remember.
Can we energize it this time?
Energize. Form of steam. Now I need to charge. I don't really care, but I guess I have to because we don't know what the fuck else to do. Alright. What? Energy.
Good.
And then going back. Not that time, but this time. Joe did. Bryn corroborates your story.
It's a combination effort.
She vouches for you, so I guess. All right, here we go. This is it. Whammy.
See how
Did
it worked?
it. Woo.
That did nothing, right?
Yeah. So, what's everybody doing?
Anyone else for theories?
It's not just me, right? I don't think I'm missing something obvious. The fuse box, I think, needs the power. We already gave it the power, guys. We did that. It was like the first thing we did.
Does it need another set of power in a different timeline?
In a different timeline?
Let's just try everything
I don't know.
once.
What's in this dumb? Maybe I should read this stupid thing that I didn't want to read. No, it's dumb.
Can't be bothered. Refuse.
So, just for everybody's sake, for those of us in the cheap seats, here's what happened. We walked into this room. We were round the clock after she gave us an obvious hint. Then we went into that back room. We went in at this interval. And there was this thing on the wall. I'll show you all this. And I whammied it. And then it went all along here. And it went into this room. And I didn't really look to where it went because I kind of just assumed it would be an obvious next step. My fault, perhaps.
Can we do it again?
No, I've already tried to whammy it again and it did not make a difference. But I'll do it anyway because at this point, what have we got to lose?
Nothing. Our attention span.
Time for a whammy. Brownk. Did a whole lot of nothing.
Thank you for humoring me.
I humor everyone. I'm a humorist.
Now, there's nothing for us to slice with a straight razor. Do we have any other equipment?
Well, more importantly, there's nothing to interact with. Because this game requires you to interact with something in order to, like, slice it, you know?
Want me to look it up?
Yeah, look it up. Somebody look it up. Look it up. Look it up. It'll be dumb. I guarantee it. All this energy, bro.
Medium video game walkthrough. We'll go with
I'm so
IGN.
lost without you. I don't know if I can enough.
Sure. IGN that IGN.
Find Thomas. Get through the gate.
How do we get through the gate when the gate won't stay open?
We're already inside the hotel. Already met Sadness. Got the razor blade.
Tell them Sadness was creepy. Tell them.
Investigate Thomas's office.
It's something on this desk, I know it.
After investigating the clock, begin examining the contents of the desk. When picking up the flashlight that's sitting in the drawer on the ground, you'll find a small key that goes into the large clock.
Done.
Move the clock hands, blah blah blah. To access Thomas's secret room, move the clock hands to 4 o'clock. This will open a spirit well on top of the desk. Walk over, absorb the energy, return back to the clock. Now move the clock hands to 5 o'clock. Then go through using an out-of-body experience.
Oh, wait a minute. I think I might have just thought about this. It's this time. Don't turn off that alarm clock. 3 o'clock, maybe? Let me try something before you read it. Because I forgot that we picked up that note. Might be 3 o'clock. Oh, it doesn't even go to 3 o'clock. Never mind. Okay, continue.
So after you power up the box,
Yeah.
return to the material world and have Marianne inspect the cabinet that contains the photo of the first secretary.
Which we already did.
Using your intuition, you'll learn that there's a secret switch.
How do I use my intuition?
I don't know.
What the fuck? Oh! It's a random button that's not listed.
Good.
I love that it says look and back, but there's nothing that says hold.
I think we must have been introduced to that ability last time we played, and we don't remember.
I
Let's
don't
get
care.
the
It's
rest of
still
me in
dumb.
there.
You've done it. I'm proud of you.
Why can't I walk through? Ah, this game's so frustrating. Stupid thing. Dumb. Dumb, dumb, dumb. That was how we found the... Oh, that was how we found the stupid pen last time, too. The stupid control button.
Yes.
Ugh.
Intuition.
I'll never get used to this.
Yeah, you will.
You will if we say you will. Oh, it's a dark room. Or should I say dork room?
Good one.
I hate to think what kind of photos need this much secrecy.
Sexy ones.
Sex photos. Time to make some prints. Didn't we just do this in another horror game?
Yes.
We did.
As long as there are no follow-up questions.
Okay, I know how this works. I need 3 liquids to develop the photo.
Well, better find it first. Okay, let me put the light back on.
You
okay.
cannot.
No, that's it. So that's okay. All right. That was it. That was.
It's illegal.
That's 1. 2 more to go.
Thanks. This game has such an uneven level of talk you through it to.
Nope. Doesn't work.
It's like, oh, you need this random thing. I won't say shit.
This should come in handy.
Photo developing sim.
Hope he's not using it as a textbook.
Hammer of Witches.
Isn't that? That sounds similar to the Call of Cthulhu book that Alexi got me. Malik.
Sounds awesome.
Okay.
That's all the chemicals I need.
That's all of them.
Oh, look on the floor.
I could sense something stirring behind that symbol.
That's
like
cool.
a gust of wind moving a curtain.
It's a witchy poo. It's like Call of Cthulhu. Cock. Maybe this is a prequel to Malevolent.
Suppressing, huh?
Wait a minute. Something sneaky popped up. Oh no, it was just a shaft of light on my light shaft.
Double
All right,
light.
developer, stop, bath, fixer. Easy peasy, lemon
There's a tray
squeezy.
missing.
Good thing we have a tray.
So we'll put the developer in here. Nope. I was just trying to read them. For fuck's sake. So what was that I put in?
Stop? No.
It didn't even...
What do you
fucking-
have?
I don't... Now I have... Stop and multigrade.
So you...
Put in the fixer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I wanted to put the developer, but so I'll do this in the opposite direction because that's the fixers. This will be this... But I can't read them. If I click it, it's just going to put it in. So dumb. Okay, so that one's the stop. Big dumb jug. I had like no time. Multigrade. Okay. I'm assuming multigrade is the fixer, right? Or the developer. Fixer, 3rd time's the charm. Yeah, it has numbers on them too.
I noticed that when you
That's
picked
so
them up.
silly. Cool. Okay, so let's put the blank sheet here. I think it was 5 seconds, right? 5 seconds and then 3 seconds. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. 3 seconds. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That was good. 1, 2, 3.
This brings me back.
Yeah, I did all this too. It's gonna be a picture of us. 1, 2, 3. Skinematic.
Ready for the spooks? Here they come. It's
us.
us.
What the hell?
Who could have called that?
Nobody.
Who's there?
Why would you call that now? You just seen like 100 ghosts. Who's there?
What the fuck is this?
Yo, too late. You're in a haunted hotel in a room with photos. Now you're going... Ooh, yeah, let's do some creepy shit. Ooh.
Hello? Are you alright?
Look at me!
You hurt the man.
I love that the photos are flashing. She's like, what the fuck? And then this winged creature is behind her, and she's like, are you okay? Run. Run montage. Here we go. Trying to, but it's cuts. There we go.
It all ends in me.
Did you run back to it?
I didn't do anything. Was that it? It was like the 2 seconds. I literally didn't do anything.
I think you had like 1 second to try to
run
away.
now or else. Do I have to watch this stupid cutscene again? I hope not. It's a cool creature.
Yeah.
Okay, so am I running towards the camera?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Okay.
Oh god.
Don't leave
The tall boy.
I like Hellboy,
alone.
but I won't watch the new movie.
Why not?
It looks stupid.
Oh god.
Where am I going? This way? What part of the hotel is this?
It's the demon moth part.
They remade it with the guy from Stranger Things, and it looks stupid.
It all ends in me.
I wonder if this vat
Not a fan of light,
is
huh?
something I should be tapping.
Fucking figures.
Your arm's all full.
Full arm, full arm.
It is like a. Oh.
Oh yeah, it's a sneaking game.
Where is she? Not.
Maybe he won't see me. Ah,
Ends in me.
yeah, you got me. Oh, I can space him.
Oh, because you have that power.
'Cause I got charged up.
But now your arm is gone.
Sucker. Oh. Ah, hoisted by my own petard.
His little head, like,
His little head fan.
crown is a little silly.
I mean, his character's like, don't leave me.
Because he wants to try her skin on.
Yeah, but like, then just do it, coward.
You taunting the probably immortal creature.
I mean,
You got one shot, one opportunity.
spaghetti on your spaghetti. Mom, spaghetti, your spaghetti already.
It's a song about pasta.
Watch this. This little thing's head's gonna fall, and I'm gonna be scared.
Ah!
Ah!
Where is she?
What am I supposed to do here? Do I hide here?
Why?
But why would she hide? I love that he kind of like prances. He's like, "Ah, ta, 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 ta."
Yeah.
He's got like a really little light prance. He's a nice little guy. He's a nice buddy. And also with the fixed angle, I can't look around the fucking corner, so I don't know what I'm coming around to. That's why I died the first time. Won't you be my friend? Better hide here. Yeah, he's got little twinkle toes. Oh, he went all mothy on me. Classic. Guess we don't need to sneak anymore, right? He's gone.
Is he gone though?
He went all mothy. Oh no, there he is. Sneak mode. Man, I really appreciate that this game has this sneak element. I don't think I played a horror game where you have to sneak by the bad guy, you know?
Harlan.
What?
So bitter.
Because, I don't know, I thought it would be different.
What is your real body doing through all of this?
Just, I
Just
mean,
like standing around.
can you see me? I know. I'm just being funny. It's cool. I mean, the demon looks cool. You know, the story holds up. Probably. Well, just bash him with my Blasticide.
Now run!
Yeah, he's behind me, so I'll run. Sucker. Gotcha.
You did it. Now you'll probably only have to do it one more time.
At least. But now I learned how to run through these, so I'll go a little
Medium walk.
faster. Get ready for a jump scare. Here it comes. Oh, I think it did drain a little
I
bit.
think
of
it
our-
does.
What was Thomas? There's a little ball here. Oh, I gotta do sneak. He's gonna break out of the wall.
Oh yeah.
And he's gonna go, blah, 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 be my friend. You know, so they never have demons with, like, speech impediments. Not fair.
To the demons?
Yeah. And to us.
To you as
to
the
us as
player?
viewers.
Jump scare.
I find her tone very uneven, though. Is what I was saying before. You know, where she's like, "What the fuck?" when there's a guy crying, or when there's like.
Yeah, no, I hear you on that.
Most people spend their whole lives seeing only a fraction of our reality. Lucky them.
I've seen it all.
Is that like chapter end?
Yeah, no, she's. So this is how it started.
Oh yeah. Oh, and we were like, she's
I
got
have
dirt
spent
face.
My whole life looking beyond
Yeah.
the edges of our reality.
I guess maybe this is like right after she's gone
Even
through the
as a
whole ordeal.
child, I saw things that would break a grown man. Eventually, I grew into it. It became my
Just to
normal.
jump, no scare.
That's good.
That thing.
Who's she
It was
talking to?
anything but normal.
A dead body.
Is it the
I've never
monster?
encountered anything like this.
He's just gonna be like, thank you
This-
for being my friend.
He
Ravenous.
suddenly has a speech
Yeah.
impediment. He's developed one to become more sympathetic.
I came to Neva looking for answers, and all I got was more questions.
I
What
think
was that monster?
the biggest problem with this for
Who was
me is that
Thomas?
it's not good enough to be
What do
this
you want
heavy
from
handed.
Mhm.
It's not clever enough or mechanically good enough or the story is interesting enough to be so serious.
Marianne.
It needs to be
Wake up,
way
please.
quicker and better.
Marianne.
There's some good qualities.
I think it's really polished.
It's
I think
the
it's a great
voice acting is
concept.
pretty believable for the most part.
I woke up with icy water in my veins.
Except for that last sentence.
Yeah,
I
what the hell does that mean?
nothing but to get out of there. To just get up and run until my legs give out, until my lungs collapse.
But I didn't.
But I knew I couldn't.
Why not?
It wouldn't have solved anything.
What's she trying to solve?
The
Besides,
mystery,
Sadness needed my help.
obviously. She's like, I'm not giving up that easy.
Ominous noises.
Is someone there?
Why did she keep saying that?
You know it's ghosts.
I just
You know
it's
for
so
a fact it's ghosts.
tedious.
Happy.
Sure. Okay.
Sadness? Is that you? Are you okay? What was that thing? Hello?
Find.
Richard.
Richard? No, Sadness. The man I'm looking for is named Thomas.
She's so poetic and dramatic.
Who's Richard?
The day room.
Day room.
What station did she turn to
I was
get
just
day
gonna say,
room?
day room is like
Are you trying to show me the way?
the 1 millionth least common word on radio.
For real.
Day room.
And now the top 10 hit, Day Room. And we're playing it again for you. Another Day Room coming at you. Just when you think you've heard enough, Day Room, the triple play.
Welcome to your afternoon drive with Day Room and the Bear.
Roar. Stupid. So dumb.
Mm-hmm. It's a ghost, Harlan. It's allowed to say stuff on the radio.
Yeah, but I don't understand why
It's
suddenly
just-
she needs a radio to communicate
I
with
don't
it.
know. Why wouldn't you just turn into a
Like, don't I
fucking
have my,
spirit?
like, ghost version? Or does that only come and go when I, like...
when it's convenient?
Oh,
for the
day
story.
room, look. Ah, yeah, it's not a padlock here.
All right.
I appreciate
What
the
now?
people who lock this place up. They're like, all right, I'm locking up the day room and the gate. Hey,
Use
Jerry,
the
should we
good
do the
chain."
elevator? Don't touch the elevator. In fact, leave it powered. We never know when we're going to have to get back up there. Are you sure? Yeah. But get that day room locked up tight.
First Thomas, then Richard.
Yes, two
Before I
names.
knew it,
God.
I was
Dick,
working
and
for a
Harry.
bunch of strangers. At least Sadness was still with me.
Why would you
way.
want sadness with you? It's a creepy girl.
You can say one thing for this game. They sure like using just straight up plain old white people names.
Yeah, I was going to
Is that-
say.
Oh God, it's everywhere.
It's
People
blurred.
died here.
Blurred. Aw. Wait, people died here?
It's our friend.
Aw, her stomach's hungry.
Remember that game we played where if you didn't eat food every like 30 seconds, you straight up died of hunger?
What game was that?
That was the last spooky stream. Do you remember? You were in a subway station and there were zombies.
Oh, yeah.
And if you didn't eat food every 2.5 minutes.
Tunnels of Despair.
Yes, that
Oh,
was
that's
it. Man,
Well, the blood's not really
this is a dangerous pool
it's
area.
a lot of blood, eh?
Don't run on the pool decks.
Yeah, sorry. What's all the blood?
It's from all the death.
What's all the death? I hear someone whispering. Ah, Milikja. I have
Just when I
deja
was
vu. Have you
complaining
seen this
about
already?
white people names.
What?
So just when I was complaining about white people names.
There you go. Milikja. What did they
Must be
do
hard to
here?
be a lifeguard with all these people dying everywhere.
Guys, you're making
I'm
it really tough to
trying.
do my job. Stop. Bryn says that's her life. Does that mean Bryn
What part is
is
your
a
life?
lifeguard?
I need
Or that sadness is in her life?
detail. Oh,
Maybe
no.
that's what she meant.
No.
I don't know. What did I move this for?
Exercise. To see if you could.
Sport.
For a
Yeah,
challenge.
gotta get that out of there. For real,
Still
though.
got it.
Did that not happen? She's like, I didn't get to the gym today. Seriously though, is there nothing that I'm getting there? It's not. I'm gonna start doing this control thing to make sure that I can.
Oh, gotta eat nonstop or she perishes.
Ah.
I get that. I have that feels also.
I do
Speaking
too.
of which, I may go
Did you have-
make more tea and eat more arrowroot cookies.
Yeah.
How would you feel about a tea refill? A tea fill, if
A
you will.
tea fill? I'm okay.
Yeah,
tea.
you good?
I'm okay.
Or did you want water or some soda or beer or something?
No, I'm okay.
Yeah?
No.
Do you
I'm
mind
pretty
if I leave you to your devices for a minute?
Go ahead. Maybe the game will get scary and then I'll actually be scared.
Oh, you're saying you're gonna enjoy yourself more while I'm gone.
Impossible. I'll have less to yak about. I'll have to
You
talk
can
to the
talk to
community.
these lovely community folks.
So
Ask
community-
them questions about their life.
How much is everyone enjoying the game? Are there people out there that are watching this and they're like, wow, Harlan, I'll do this like Christopher Walken. and you're like, wow, Harlan is totally wrong about this. He's totally got this wrong.
I had
This
to stay
game is
for the walk-in
absolute.
impression.
What?
I said I had to stay for the walk-in
Oh,
impression.
this game is absolutely fascinating. You're doing it all wrong. Are there people out there that feel that way?
Besides Christopher Walken.
Besides Christopher Walken, who is enjoying this game. It's such a good time. He kind of does that, eh? He'll like have a bunch of high words. He'll be like, ah, and then he'll go, but because. I love that about him. This game is, I suppose, technically a game. I lost it there. Damn. I had it. Didn't we just come this way? I feel like we just went in a huge circle. There's a lot of locks. I guess we look for a key. Zia agrees. Can I have some arrowroot cookies, actually? Please, thank you.
Hey, Marianne. You look like shit.
Give me medium. I'll have a medium amount of arrowroot cookies for the game we're playing.
Locked.
Medium. So I went to this nondescript hallway. No, but I want to know. Zia obviously agrees. Is anyone else kind of like, ah, man, he's being too mean about this game, and it's actually kind of neat? Am I ruining the experience for anyone else? Is anyone else enjoying this, and I'm just ruining it, making it not a very good time? Because if so, I apologize. But I probably won't change because it's too much fun to make fun of it. I don't understand. I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, I agree. It's not bad. Like I said, it looks good. It's definitely not the worst game I've ever played by far. Overall, it's actually quite nice. It just is having moments. Yeah, I'm with you. You know. Maybe this cart I moved is gonna have a solution. Maybe it's in this blood pool. Oh, I didn't do this, did I? Shit. I hear whispers over here. Maybe I should pick up these bloody rags and do that. Ah.
Cover your nose. Try not to look at them. The sooner we're done, the sooner we can get out of this place.
Definitely didn't need to.
You're just here for the hangouts. Hey, that's what Spooky Stream is all about. And you guys are here for your first one. And let me tell you, you're doing a great job. Because this is what we do on the Spooky Stream. We don't worry about playing the games. Sometimes I scream. What is the accent of the dude who just spoke? I don't know. Awesome. Hope you guys are having fun. We do this every so often. Maybe like once a week, sometimes once every 2 weeks. Come on. Nope. Maybe this flashy lit up.
Are those cutters? Might be useful. If only I could reach them.
Oh, I'm glad you're having fun. How do we reach the bolt cutters? Oh, I know. That stupid cart we pushed. I bet now we can climb up. Oh, shit! Sadness is in the mirror.
Sadness? How did you...
Thank you.
Ah, shit! Well, that's my 7 years bad luck.
Whoa. See him in the mirror? Oh, I didn't even notice we could open that. Is that me laughing? For like no reason? Did I lose the spirit trail? Crap. I think I lost sight of what was important. Thank you for the arrow route.
What
I'm
missed?
still utterly confused about why we moved that cart, but we saw the little girl in the mirror, and we saw bolt cutters on the floor above us, presumably to cut all the many locks and bolts that we've come across.
Presumably.
What an elegant solution to a complex problem. You know? They led us to this door. Oh, also we saw the spooky guy in the reflection of the mirror. And he was
The
somewhat...
spooky guy or different one?
The spooky guy.
Hey, wait up. Come on, Slowpoke. I've got an idea. We're gonna show that weirdo. What are you gonna do?
There were some kids here.
They were kids. I wonder if
Hello?
kids like
Anyone?
food and toys. Oh, a doll.
Aww,
It's a cute little dog.
it is.
Ready or not, here I come.
Oh, this is how they killed Sadness. What do you bet?
Really?
Yeah.
That's so sad.
This is how little... Well, that's why she's called Sadness.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not just a clever name. They pushed her and they drowned her or something. Watch.
Who's they?
The other kids. Classic story. They were so mean to her. She just wanted to be friends. She was the best.
What? No, it's fine. I'm sure they're here somewhere. No. Bernard wouldn't do that. He's nice. Ugh, she's talking to herself again.
What a freak.
Hey, don't talk about her like that.
Shut up, Bernard.
Oh, Bernard wanted to save Sadness, but they didn't. Louis, go to bed. No cookies for you. Go.
I did bring him a cookie.
You gave him a cookie?
No, not an arrowroot cookie.
Oh,
a
good.
dog cookie.
I was like, if you give him one of our arrowroots. Don't let the game manipulate you into feeling something. They're using a trope. How many movies can you think about where there's like the sweet, innocent little kid that reminds you maybe a little bit of yourself, who had nothing but nice things to do, and she got tortured and got killed and stuff like that? Don't let them manipulate you. It's a dumb trope. Kids are not all good. And kids are not all bad.
The cute ones are good.
Kids are just dumb kids.
All cute kids are good. I know this for a fact. I counted.
Counted all 3 of them in the world.
Here she comes. Guys,
Ariel chooses to
come on.
rebel against
It's
me.
dark in here. This isn't
I'm
funny.
with you.
I really don't think we should.
Shut the heck up, Bernard.
Yeah, shut the heck up, Bernard.
Oh. Kids can be such assholes sometimes.
Yeah, they can, but you know,
But what, Harlan? What's the follow-up?
we've heard it before. It's a tired trope. I'm sick of the movies that like.
The girl,
But for
little
real.
girl who you're made to feel sorry for is actually like a
Whether the
terror.
girl or the boy or whatever, there's like this really a frustrating trope where like the kids team up against the innocent, and the innocent is always like pure. The kid is like always like just a sweet little boy or a sweet little
So
girl,
misunderstood.
or maybe they have like a bit of a
Lisp.
physical ailment or yeah, exactly, something that like makes them weak, and then they're bullied and then they're killed, and it's a frustrating trope to me because it's like it's just it's a stupid. It's people who don't understand kids write it. They're like, don't get me wrong, kids can be terrible. I totally am down with that, and there absolutely have been terrible stories about kids doing things to other kids, and we've all experienced it. But to put it in a horror setting, to me, it always feels very lazy. It's like, yeah. You know, it's the same with the trope of like the pure virgin who gets stalked by the killer, and you know, it's.
You want to show me something?
Just frustrating.
What the hell?
What the hell?
What the hell?
Huh? Why does that sound familiar?
It's a creepy fucking cat.
Whee!
Oh.
It looked back at me. It looked back at me. Is that the end of the trail?
Spirit trail.
Well, I thought that was going to give us the bolt cutters. Well, now what do we do?
This is a cat collectible.
It's obvious.
Meow.
Let's look at it. I know you can interact with items. I wonder if we can break it. Combine with flashlight. Oh.
Power of flashlight. I don't like that it has eyebrows.
That's your big complaint.
Mm-hmm.
This is 100% fair and valid. Is that to my point, or is it the stuff portrayed?
To your point, I believe.
I was bullied real bad as a kid and escalated to violence. For sure, I'm so sorry to hear that. And again, I want to make it clear that I'm not saying violence doesn't happen. I'm not saying at all that the scenario portrayed in this isn't a real scenario. It absolutely is. What I'm saying is capitalizing that for horror has always felt really weird to me. Because most of the time it's utilized, you know, like Michael Myers is an example where, like, as a kid they're like freak, 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 and they ends up killing people, which is fucked up. Or they do it in that Halloween movie where they're like, they pick on the girl because she's like, I think she's got some sort of.
To the mirror. I felt a slight tug in my pocket.
And then they, like, you know, bully her, and then they all die, and it's just. I'm not a big fan of tropes that show extremism, whether the bullies are extremely evil or the hero or the person, the victim, is extremely pure.
You like a medium.
Nailed it, baby.
Thank you.
Fucking nailed it. I teed you up.
You're looking in a mirror, hey? Reminds me of something.
Mm-hmm.
Something you wrote for this week.
Malevolent? What malevolent? Mirror? We can talk about it. I don't remember what happened. Is a mirror scene in Malevolent?
It was the first time that
right.
ever happened.
They got it already. They're
Oh,
good.
did they?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't want to spoil it.
I touched the mirror.
The answer to the Malevolent riddle was
crossed
mirror. You
over
guys
to the
got
other
it.
side.
Mirror in a hotel.
Well done. Well done, everyone.
But we, like, Harlan wrote it before this game showed it to us. We saw it after.
What?
Well, now
What
she's.
the hell is
What?
this place?
Through the looking glass.
What do you mean? What the hell is this place? You know what this place is.
I guess she went through the mirror.
Oh shit! The cat. It stayed on the other side. I'm stuck here.
Why does she need the cat?
I don't know. Maybe she doesn't like mushrooms. Maybe that's why she's so scared. She's like, mushrooms? No! They don't go with anything!
They go with lots of things.
I know
Mushrooms are
that, but
delicious.
she doesn't know that.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
I'm playing a role.
Gotcha.
No, please, Mommy!
Ja, 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 ja,
Anyway.
Going for a jog.
As an avid horror fan, there's just a number of tropes that really bother me. Like, Joe and I watched this stupid movie the other day.
Spirit well.
And
I could use some.
I'm hesitant because I think a lot of people liked it. So I don't
Yeah.
want to shit on it.
You gonna just
I won't name
drag
names. Well, there's this really frustrating trope
Hey,
in horror movies
That's where those bolt cutters
where,
are.
like, everything
So
that can
close,
go wrong
and so in a
does go wrong. in a way that's like out of the
Like
protagonist's hands.
they're like running and then they like trip on their shoelaces and then they like try to get up, but then they're like, I don't know, trapped under it.
Or like the cop comes to the door and he's like, is everything all right? And they're like, yes, please save me. The killer's in the basement. And the cop's like, okay, I got you. Don't worry. And then he turns around and he gets shot in the back of the head. And you're like, for fuck's sake. And that happened like 17 times in this movie we watched. And every fucking time I was like, oh my God, like, come on. Like, get it together.
I also didn't appreciate the very elaborate, nonsensical schemes.
Okay, yeah, we gotta talk about the movie. It was a movie. It was called Run?
Bryn, exactly. Shit on it. Tell us.
Hold on, I gotta take off my sweater.
Let's have a little chit chat. Oh, you're getting all warm. Harlan's taking off his sweater.
I'm getting
He's getting
stripped.
Heated.
Here, you wanna cuddle that?
I certainly do.
I know you're cold when I'm hot. The movie was called Run. And it was about... Oh no, Bryn said, oh shit, she liked it. Because I think a lot of people liked it. Oh, real talk. Oh no, good.
They have... There's a lag. They haven't...
They're commenting because I took my shirt off. It got real. I got all heated. No, it's called Run. It's on Netflix. And the concept was really cool. What am I supposed to do in this room? Just clear the bugs. That's it. And the story is about a girl who has this great relationship with her mom.
All these people, they weren't just killed.
That one looks freaky. That one's going to open its eyes. Do it.
Broken beyond repair.
Do it. Oh. I found the thing. Can I not get in there? Oh, there we go. Oh, that's just what I was
They
thinking.
came here for the bitching, Harlan.
Okay. Yeah, it's about this. I mean, I can't explain it without
It's about a
kind
single
of
mom.
giving away. It's about a single mom whose daughter's going off to college, and the daughter is very sick. She's got a lot of ailments.
She's confined to a wheelchair.
And she's
has
confined
diabetes.
to a wheelchair, and as the movie continues, you find out that not all is as it seems, and maybe the mom doesn't want her to go off to school, and then it descends to like fucking ridiculous levels of unbelievable stupidity.
But
to
you
the
have
point
to
where-
talk about the rooftop scene.
I gotta talk about all the scenes. So okay, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah, I
Spoilers.
think this is gonna be a spoiler chat, but also we're doing you a favor because you shouldn't see this movie. It's really terrible, and it got good reviews, which is why Joe and I
Or
were
you
so.
can see it, but be ready
What
for
happened to you?
like a half hour where you sit
Wait.
around afterwards ripping it
I
apart.
know.
Oh,
you.
we spent so long
that
ripping it
boy.
apart.
That was the best part of the movie, was
He
you and
was
me sitting
trapped
around and
there,
being like, what the
just
fuck
like
did
I
we just
was.
watch?
Should we
I
cut
knew
this?
his name, but somehow that wasn't enough to send him away.
I don't know what that's
It
supposed
was
to
like
be.
a part of him was missing.
Okay, let's just leave. I'll follow the spirit trail again. So yeah, you're introduced to this mother and daughter, and the mother is very caring for her daughter. She is. They have a rigorous homeschooling. You know, she gets up every morning. She takes her meds because, again, the daughter is very sick. She goes downstairs. She does biology, and this mother, for all.
She's in her last year of high school, so this girl's been applying for universities.
Yeah, and everything we learn about the mother is that she's like really caring, and she is. She's like shopping. She has a gorgeous garden. The actress who's playing her
Wasn't it, Bernard?
is playing it brilliantly to the point where like you're like, okay, I'm buying this setup. This is great. What's gonna go wrong in this movie? And then suddenly one day when the mother gives her pill,
She brings her new medicine.
yeah, she brings her new medicine. She's like, well, what is this? And I can't remember why, but for some reason the daughter is like, well, oh, this pill seems a little.
It's because she goes through the groceries to get like chocolate. She's stealing chocolate from the groceries that her mom just bought home.
Hold on, that shot was so good. Just
What?
dumb shot. Of
Just running in the distance.
just made me laugh.
Um,
Yeah,
and she sees that her mom brought home stuff from the
sorry.
pharmacy, and her mom's got a prescription for herself. Her mom's name is on the label of this pill bottle. She looks at the pills, whatever. And then later that night, her
Kinda
mom
looks
brings
like the one
her
I
a
used to
new
get through
pill,
the mirror.
and it's the pill that her mom had prescribed
Feels like it too.
to her.
yeah, to herself. So either way, she's like, oh, something's crazy here. How do I get in this tiny little hole? There we go. So either way, the daughter's like, well, these pills, I thought they were for you. And the mother's like, no, they're for you. And slowly this girl starts being like, wait a minute, mom's scaring me. And she's like not allowed to use the internet all of a sudden. And she doesn't have a phone. And she tries to do research to the point where she's starting to think that maybe her mom is poisoning her. And as the movie progresses, you find out that the mom, like, is poisoning her. Like, the mom is giving her...
No.
Oh, no. Bad guy's bad. Yeah, it's locked.
Just pause it. I hear so much more about this movie disc than.
All right. So as you find out, slowly the daughter is being poisoned by her mom. Okay. So first off, that's fucking crazy because the way they introduce the family is like this mother is caring very much for her daughter, like to the point where she is making her healthy dinners and all this kind of stuff, and like training her to go to school, and every day she's like waiting for the mail to come in, and which makes no sense either because it ends up being that the mom is like legitimately crazy and that she lost her baby when she was giving birth to it like 20 years ago, or I guess 15 years ago, and stole a baby from the hospital, which is what this daughter actually is. But we're meant to believe that this mother who stole a baby cares so incredibly much for this new daughter to the point where she literally, like, they go to movies together, they have this gorgeous house. She treats her like an equal. They have a great mother-daughter relationship. She even lets her daughter apply to colleges. And yet, at the end, one of the twists is like, oh, all the colleges had accepted her, but the mom took them and like ripped them up and shredded them. And it's like, but then why would you even go through...
Why would you mail the letters?
The effort of doing it. Anyway, so the point that pissed Joe off the most in this movie is great. At one point, when it starts going sour, the mother locks her daughter in her bedroom.
I want to talk about something else first.
Okay.
And that's the dog medicine.
Oh yeah, that's good too.
So this daughter is thwarted any number of times by trying on her own devices to find out what this new medication is that her mom's been giving her.
Yeah.
She ends up convincing her mom to take her to the movies, and then she's like, oh, Mom, I have to go to the bathroom. She like wheelchairs across the road and goes to the pharmacy, and she tells the pharmacist that she's playing a game and what kind of pills are
Yeah,
these?
it doesn't matter. The pharmacist is just like, oh wait, no, this is dog medicine.
This is dog medicine. And she's like, what
it's
do you
meant
mean?
to
Like,
numb the dog's legs.
But
or something. She's like, and so it's revealed, it's like, oh wait, the mom's giving her the medicine so
To
that
make
she
her
needs
paralyzed.
the wheelchair. Like, whoa. Which is hilarious,
after
first
the
off.
movie, Harlan and I are like, wait a minute. So
there are pills.
These are pills that preferentially numb only dog legs.
Only
and
human legs.
Specifically, only the back legs.
Only the back legs of dogs, because when you transfer to human, it only numbs
Only
the
her
lower half of
back
her
leg.
body. Everything else is totally fine
Dog
with this girl.
back leg paralysis.
Yeah. So anyway, the most ridiculous part of this movie is that the mom locks her in her room at one point because she's like, you know, which again, I need to stress how little sense this makes. You know, at hour 10, this mother is like talking to her. They're like laughing over dinner, and she's like, you know, oh, you put extra tomatoes in, and it's like totally believable. And then by 35 minutes into the film, she's like, you're gonna stay in your room. And this girl is 16 years old. So we're meant to believe that for 16 years after this mother stole this baby, they've had an amazing relationship. And yet, for some reason, all of a sudden, she's like, you know, you're dead to me. Anyway, so she locks the daughter in the room, and the daughter, the only phone in the house is in the mother's room, which is conveniently outside. Like, she has to go down the hall, but because she's locked in her room, her idea is to break out of her room, crawl across the rooftop, you know, because she's paralyzed, and then go into the window in the mom's room, break the window and go in, right? So this girl...
Simple plan.
She's got plenty of stuff in her room. She's like a techie, which is also very weird. The mom is like, encourages her to build. She's got like a 3D printer and stuff too. Like, again, I need to stress, this is a very privileged girl.
This mom is really involved in making sure her daughter has the best of everything despite her disabilities.
To the point where it's like, oh, I'll buy you a 3D printer, which, you know, requires a computer to work too, which also made no sense.
She's
But
like
anyway.
vocally like, oh, my daughter is so much more like well off than any of your children to a bunch of other parents.
Anyway, so the girl, the daughter is like, okay, I need to break into my mom's. I'm going to crawl outside. I'm going to crawl over to my mom's window. I'm going to break the window. I'm going to call people on the phone to ask for help. Totally fine. So the daughter's grand idea is she, like, you know, ties a bunch of stuff together for a rope, which makes sense. But then she ties a bunch of electrical cords together. And at first we're like, well, that's weird. Why would she do that? But anyway, okay.
Power outside.
And then she takes her soldering iron and like tucks in her pants. And then before she crawls out to the roof, she takes a big gulp
sip
of water. But she doesn't swallow it. Like
keeps
it's in
it
her
in her
cheeks.
mouth.
And Joe and I are like,
what's she gonna do?
Okay, what the fuck's going on? So she crawls out. She crawls across the roof in this really dramatic scene, and then she gets to the fucking window, and this is what she does.
Still mouthful of water.
She plugs in the soldering iron, waits like, like 5 minutes.
For it to warm up.
Heats the glass. Like, she puts the soldering iron to the glass window that she's trying to break in. This is just her mom's bedroom, by the way. And, like, waits, and you can see it's, like, getting hot. And then she pulls it back, and then she spits the mouthful of water, which she's had in her mouth the entire time, onto the window so that the contracting eye, so it smashes. And then it's like, pop. And then she crawls through. And we're like, what? Why not just use the soldering iron? Like, you just need something to hit it. You don't even need to have it on.
Just a rock.
A hammer. She had so many things in her room.
She's like a mechanical.
A sturdy candle. You could have so many things.
Your fist, anything. And she like thought about this plan enough that she brought like blankets to line the window afterwards so that she wouldn't cut herself on the glass as she's like scrambling through.
They really established that she's like a techie girl, which I thought was cool. So, the 3D printer, she's got like raw cables and stuff that she does like wiring in her room. She's literally soldering a computer board at one point. So she's like got circuit work. So the best part of this is she crawls in and wouldn't you know it, her
mom cut the phone line.
Phone line is cut. Which she then can't fathom how to solve. And yet, this is a person who has a soldering iron. She can't think to strip the wire and literally twist the two ends together to reconnect the line. Like, that is the most basic thing to reconnect a phone line. Literally, it's just a corded phone that she snipped a wire between the two, which is insane. But going back to my original issue with this movie, amongst many, many, many other things, is that they were constantly using this trope of like thrusting in these moments of tension, So the climax of this scene after she crawls through and breaks it is she has an asthma attack. So again, this is what I'm talking about.
Thwarted.
Where movies throw in these scenes where it's like, oh, you're about to get there. Oh no, there's an asthma attack. Or like, oh, you're about to get to the exit. Oh, a cop gets shot in the back of the head.
Oh, you're
or like,
almost gonna be rescued by the mailman. Where your mom's just gonna murder him and then I guess dispose of his body in the woods.
And like 17 times in this movie, at the very end, she ends up in the hospital. And the mom is trying to keep the doctors sort of away from her daughter because all they have to do is be like, hey daughter, are you okay? And the daughter would be like, no, my mom is fucking crazy. Get me out of here. But despite a hospital literally filled with people, no one manages to find out. She can't talk, obviously.
Well,
the protagonist is like paralyzed or something when she gets there.
No, remember, this part is at least like fairly probable. She ends up drinking some caustic agents because she wants her mom to take her to the hospital, basically. Yeah. She tries to commit suicide.
Yeah, but then she got the breathing tube.
Yeah, so she's got a breathing tube and she can't talk.
So she pulls out her mouth, or her breathing tube, and she still can't talk, which is okay, fair enough. No, so the woman, the nurse, as the scene is building fake tension, because, the mom's going to come back in any second, and this girl has to tell somebody that, that her mom is keeping her captive. The nurse is like, oh, do you want to write? And she's like, yeah. So they bring the pad paper. She's like, can't do an M. Oh, barely do an O. She gets 2 letters in. Code blue. The nurse gets called out of the room. The audience breathes. Oh, no. Oh, another thing. Oh, everything's going to go wrong. And, of course, the mom whisks the daughter away. The movie is filled with, no joke, 17 moments of fake tension where it's like, oh, the daughter is about to make a call, but the line snipped, or the mom walked back inside, or remember when the mom's like gardening and she's like calling somebody and then the mom shows in? Or
I liked that though because she was like taking care of a vegetable and then like the whole movie's about the mom taking care of a vegetable.
That was pretty funny. Yeah. But like even with the whole dog pill reveal scene, she's like in the thing, she's like, can you just tell me what they do? And before she does, the mom walks in obviously and she's like, what are you doing here, honey? No. It's like so dumb. And I really hate when horror movies add that tension where they're like, oh, you can almost get there, but no, the fire alarm went off, or like you stepped on a branch and this killer heard you, and it's really fucking lazy because it's not actual tension. You're inventing something to break up the scene because you couldn't think of what else to do. Rant over.
Deal with it.
Oh no.
What? Where is he?
I don't know.
He's not even... Oh, because he's in like the spirit world. So you can't see him now?
I actually hold my breath.
Zia probably would have stopped watching after the second false start. Well, you are more intuitive than we are, I suppose. I think we just kept hoping that it was going to get better.
It wasn't so much a false start. It was just like, and horror movies do it all the time. Those like fake outs, you know?
What? No. No!
No! I have not seen Behind the Mask. I've heard it's really good, though. I have heard that one's good. It's been on my to-watch list for a long time. I love that I can hold my breath indefinitely.
So long. Just go in there directly after him. It's not a problem.
Oh. Should I go through here?
There's those bolt cutters again.
This is now 3 separate vantage points that we've seen these fucking pliers for.
There's those darn bolt cutters.
Great. Another mirror.
Gotta go back into the zombie world.
Locked.
Classic.
Oh god. What now?
It burns. What burns?
Oh no, there's more of them.
Oh no, there's more.
What has it done to you?
Let's just razor blade them.
Just razor them.
Razor blade, razor blade. You have to read out what they're saying because I'm trying to keep us focused.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
alive.
I'll do that. Sorry.
Okay.
Zia says, sometimes if they feel too cheap, I'm just like, no, you're not worth the energy of me rolling my eyes again. Ariel didn't like horror for so long because she's only seen shitty horror.
I've seen a lot of horror.
Ooh, Bryn worked at a movie gallery briefly, so she has disproportionate knowledge of movies from 2007.
That's awesome.
That's great.
I used to work at Blockbuster, so I have a
What
similar
year
feeling.
would that have been? Were you in high school or university?
Me?
Mm-hmm.
2007. Name some movies from 2007, Bryn. And I'll know.
Okay.
Because you graduated high school in 2006?
If only I could see the other side of this place.
2005, I think. Wasn't it?
I was 2005.
So yeah, 2000. Well, we were in the same year.
No. You're younger than me.
Oh. What?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
What was that?
You heard me.
Bah, 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 bah.
This is a professional stream.
Bryn and me are the same age. Same age. Same age.
Snake
same
meat.
age.
Snake meat.
Some sort of a conference
Zia likes
room.
the bad horror movies, but the difference between good and bad, good bad and bad bad, is how seriously you take yourself. Very true. I think it has to
I
do
gotta
with...
go. The voting's about to start.
Astronaut Farmer
You know what they
Shooter.
say,
Oh, I remember
if you're
Shooter.
early, you're on time.
Isn't Astronaut
I mean,
Farmer
like,
the
yeah.
one with Billy Bob Thornton?
Expectations. It has to do with your expectations. When you like sit down and watch a horror movie, if you're like, oh, this is going to be schlocky, then that's fine.
Yeah, I think I've seen Astronaut Farmer. Yeah, I worked at Blockbuster at that time. So I got the same
Frame of reference.
frame of reference. Shooter. Isn't Shooter that British one?
An attendance lit. I'll bet.
I don't care. Oh, it's gonna be a dumb puzzle. What, I gotta like fucking count the chairs?
It's one of those like logic puzzles.
You're like,
Susie's to the right
I
of
sat
Billy,
in chair 4.
and Billy's not sitting next to
Oh,
any
Shooter.
boys.
Yeah, I remember the Mark Wahlberg one. The Antoine Fuqua one or whatever.
I can't believe they sat me across.
I remember the
from
cover is so
Boris.
significant.
I don't
He's
care
got his
whose
back.
nephew he is.
He's like wearing a
just
t-shirt. It's
sexist
got a blue
pig for all
cover. He's
I
like
care.
holding a gun.
And late, as always.
Have you seen Tourist Trap?
Oh, Malevolent is bad horror.
Malevolent's good horror. Harlan's doing a come see come saw head tilt.
It's I don't know. It's fine. It's a mystery horror. It's not. It could be better in the horror sense. I'll say that. But
You're too critical.
no, I mean like I obviously like my show. It's fun horror. Sure, that's a way to put it. Yeah. Like specifically, I never wanted to deal with like stuff that was like, and I've talked about this with you many times, Joe.
Mm-hmm.
There are certain things that like you
Are
stop
horrifying,
listening.
but you know.
Yeah, but they're a bit dark. You know, like there are certain shows and movies where you finish watching or listening to them, and you feel sick. You know, you're like, oh wow, like that was horrible. You know, that poor girl, or typically it's poor girl, frankly. And I don't know. There was a time where I really liked horror movies like that, or rather, I didn't feel negatively about horror movies like that. I feel like that time is past, though.
What changed?
Probably having my son,
Yeah.
Henry. Yeah, I think now I'm just like, well, no, actually, that's not fair because I think to
Don't
me,
put that all on Henry.
it's all his fucking fault. No, to me, I recognize from somebody who, briefly as I might, enjoys writing, you know, horror stories and stuff. I realize how lazy it is to make someone feel
violated
and call it horror.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can absolutely, and I think it was really easy in like the early 2000s with movies like Hostel to like be like, oh, we're gonna watch someone get a razor cut across their eye. Although I guess that's what's his name reference, isn't it? Mustache Boy. The artist starts with an S. Big weird mustache artist.
Salvador Dali.
Salvador Dali, thank you. Anyway, but like those movies in 2005 were very much like
Mustache Boy.
Yeah. We're very much like, oh, we're gonna make you feel sick with how like gruesome these movies are and all that kind of stuff. And that idea for a long time was only, you know, put towards those type of movies without really giving the credit in other movies as well. But it is a lot more prominent, especially sexual violence and stuff like that, you know? There are movies that really capitalized on that, and I still enjoy a number of them. I'm not going to say that like I've completely, you know, but I don't necessarily view those all the time as like horror. I think most of the time that comes across as like a crime thriller or something like that. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Because they're talking about crimes and the terrible nature of those crimes. And
Doesn't
I do
preclude you from enjoying the movie, but it in and of itself isn't necessarily gonna sell you on something.
Exactly. And now when I sit down for a horror movie, I'm looking for movies that do something else, and it's not that type of feeling. And I think I blurred the lines of those when I was younger. And now I do not enjoy those types of feelings in a horror movie. I think they're much more prevalent in crime movies like, you know, Manhunter and the Silence of the Lambs films and true crime. You know, like those are where those terrible feelings and terrible things exist. But to me, horror is more, it's a little bit more, I don't know.
Pure?
Yeah,
almost?
I guess. Yeah, maybe pure. It
Feels like people are like kind of mixing two feelings that don't really belong together.
I agree. Yeah, like horror to me is a bit of it's a bit of disbelief. It's not cheesy, you know, but it's also not diving to the depravity of like humankind.
And I think honestly for me it comes down to like, oh, I'm actually worried about that happening to me. Like, you know, when we watch a horror movie, it feels still like I'm being entertained, but then there's a line that you cross, there's a threshold where it turns into something, especially stuff like body horror and sexual violence, where I'm like,
Well,
oh,
and
no,
yeah,
I don't
sexual
want
violence.
to be entertained by that.
Well, to me, and like to me, I draw the line more so when, like, I'm okay with the feeling of it happening to me, because I think there is a bit of horror in the idea of you could experience that, but it's not. And you said it, it's not like real world horror. You know, I wouldn't watch a horror movie about, and you've mentioned it before, but like about a guy breaking into your house and like assaulting you violently or sexually, and that being the only sort of point of the
It's like the
movie,
whole
and
crux
that's
of
it.
the thing.
Yeah, exactly. To me, that's not really a horror movie. It's just, and again, and I want to clarify, it's not that I don't enjoy those movies, I just don't classify those as horror movies, and I no longer enjoy them as horror movies. There are definite times, the same way you enjoy true crime podcasts, where you are interested in like, yeah, that
Learning
like
about stuff.
yeah, and that depravity of like how serial killers do it. And sometimes it is interesting. I'm not trying to shit on that, but I think I'm geared up to it very differently. With horror, I want to have fun. I know it sounds weird, but I have a lot of fun in horror movies. I do. Like, I really enjoy all that kind of stuff when it comes to horror movies. And I think that's why you see me like laughing during some horror movies where I'm like, oh fuck. Like, oh fuck, that sucks. You know, like Evil Dead is like the epitome of that. It's just like crazy, stupid, and this would never happen. Debaucherous violence, but it's done through like the guise of this is a movie, you know, the grindhouse type stuff. But
I'm not worried that we're going to get possessed by a spirit from an evil book.
Exactly. Despite how violent it is, you know, it's kind of there's an agreement that you're putting in place with the audience through all that kind of stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's my so yeah, going back to Malevolent, yes. I think when I decided on doing something aka Malevolent, I was like, yeah, I want it to be horror, but I want it to be a horror that doesn't make you feel sick to your stomach. And I think, unfortunately, in this day and age, it's a bit of a trade-off, because I think a lot of people, especially horror podcasts, do better because they do dive into those subjects that stick with you. Because, unfortunately, just like an ad or clever marketing, things that stick with you because they're so disturbing under the guise of a horror podcast do better. You know, more people are like, oh my god, you have to listen to blank blank, I couldn't sleep for a week, because they dive into subjects that stick with you. And it's a double-edged sword, because by not doing that, I think
time for you to get some rest.
Malevolent isn't as
less
scary,
I guess.
yeah, less flashy, yeah. So it's not as scary because it's not as but
one to go
within that like
get to it.
Fun horror sort of trope that I tried to create, the horror world, I have tried to keep it feel as authentic as possible. And I think that's the trade-off, because I think a lot of people that would do Malevolent, or other people that might try Malevolent, would make it too cheesy. They would make it feel less authentic, and I think that would then undersell the quote-unquote fun horror side of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I think so. To me, anyway.
Does that make sense to everybody else? Makes sense to me.
Bryn's
because,
interested.
Like, I've heard some people comment on Malevolent when they've heard it, and they've been like, oh wow, this is like, it feels not real, but you know, it feels authentic. And that's something that I've really tried for, because it would be so easy to take a concept like Malevolent and just ham it up. I can't see! You know? I have your eyes now.
But that's never how you've really approached Call of Cthulhu.
But that's what I mean. But
this sort of stands on the shoulders, and you've mentioned it before, especially with like Carly and other people in the Discord who've been fans for, 6 years or whatever, that this story stands on the shoulders of other material that you've written.
Yeah.
That's like been long established. So you're not really inclined to make a mockery of the world
no,
that you've
I'm
created.
definitely not. But what I mean to say is, some people, they have that hard line between horror that makes your stomach feel like it's dropped out, and then horror that is like cheesy. Mm-hmm. And to me, I wanted to make the quote unquote cheesy horror not feel like it's a betrayal of the horror concepts, you know, like old Gothic horror stories where they would, you know, have like a haunted mansion, but they were still scary. Like Dracula is a scary story, but really when you think about it, it's fucking cheesy as all hell because it's kind of, you know, dumb. Where is this other mask?
I don't know. I'm enjoying just watching her run around.
Just watching her run
I
around.
did have to take my headphones off because they've been hurting my brain.
Yeah, you gotta get the earbuds.
I like these over the ear.
I find they squish my head too much.
Also, we're a big skull household.
We're big brained.
We're big people, you and me.
We're giants. We're like 27 feet tall.
No, but you're big for a dude and I'm big for a lady.
Yeah, we're big. We're big.
You're big giants.
We're giants over here. Anyway, enough ranting about Malevolent. All I'm trying to get across is that thank you for the people who enjoy it, and plenty more fun to come.
I'm really excited for people to hear it every week. Every time, Harlan always sends me the episode as like a proof,
just a bit longer,
ear to just let him know if there's
out,
anything that doesn't sound right, like if he missed a sound effect or if there's some weird, you know, layering problems or anything. And it always just gets me so hyped for people to listen because I know how much they're gonna love it.
Yeah, you're invaluable because you're like
you're sweet.
You're the beta tester for every week.
That's
like, yeah,
right.
it's a good episode. They can listen to it.
That and Dice Shame. It's a lot of extra listening, actually.
Yeah, you do a lot of work.
I work so hard for
in
this
listening
family.
to the thing. Maybe it's this mirror. No, but you do. I've got nothing, she says. The soap dispenser.
It's a phone dispenser.
Free phone. Speaking of, someone just signed up for the Patreon.
Oh, yeah?
Someone else gets to vote on blah, blah,
Very
blah.
meticulous of you, comrade.
Ah.
Do they know?
There
Do
we
Bryn
go.
and Ariel know that it's like a weekly thing that people vote on?
Probably. You guys know it's a weekly thing that people vote on, right?
Malevolent is a choose your own adventure story.
They know.
Do they know?
How couldn't they know?
I don't think you make it clear.
I don't do a good job at anything on the promotion side. Yeah, they know. But the amount of people that don't know is awesome. It's pretty fun.
I love it when people do a write-up of Malevolent and they talk about how good all the different voice actors are, and you're like, actually, it's just me.
Yeah, it's great. Someone just did it the other day on Facebook or
That
on
makes me
Reddit.
really happy.
They were like, "Oh, great show, and please tell all the actors that they're doing a great job."
Great job, Harlan. Great job, Harlan. Great job, Harlan.
No, but you know me. I'm a bit of a jerk about it. I'll be like, "Actors?" Like I won't be. I never
What
just
do you
come right
mean?
out and say, "Oh no, it's all me." I always wait for them to buy it a little
You
more.
let them double down.
Yeah, because it's really the biggest ego boost I get. I'm like, what, hold on. Can you? I'm so sorry. Can you please explain what you mean?
What do you mean, actors?
Actors?
What is that word you're using?
Are they? What? I just don't understand. Where am I going?
I don't know, Harley. Don't fall down though.
Ariel only learned it was me just last week. Well, thank you. The patron has tempted me as long as I've been listening. Hey, listen, don't. I'm
This is not meant to be a sales pitch. in
no,
any way.
not in any way, shape, or form. Genuinely.
Honestly, we're just stoked that you guys are hanging out with us on Discord.
Yes.
I think it's always really, really cool to meet new people and to like bring them into the fold of the community.
Hell yeah, Zia has been here for so long.
So long, super long time.
And
we love her.
She knows what it means to miss New Orleans.
Well, I don't know what that means.
Ah.
So cold.
Just hold my
so
breath.
cold. Bryn.
What'd she say?
She said, yeah, you were like, we'll do a recording for a Patreon reward tier, and I was like, you make your actors do that? With that, like, sexy story. That
Yeah. I'll do that one day if it gets popular enough. And if you're okay with it.
We'll see.
I mean, the Patreon doesn't, you know, we don't, no one at any of our shows pays themselves. All we do is like pay off the
What it
hosting
costs
fees,
to make the show.
the stuff that's. I gotta get out of here. It's too slow. What's wrong with? So it'd be great one day. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll get to like, you know,
I'm getting close.
Do that for
make money.
for keeps.
I think I have to make 7 more shows.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she was a ballerina?
Well,
This room
Yeah,
has
Zia was here
ballet
way
all over
before.
it.
She was here when we were just Invictus. And we still are, but
Nice card.
did you want
Was
to talk about
Vivian
the
one of
next
your
thing?
stars?
what's coming up?
Yeah, you're talking about doing 7 more shows.
Yeah, it depends on who's here. So we got
Can we do
Bryn,
roll call?
Ariel, Zia.
Yeah.
Is everyone else gone?
Those are our chatties.
No, the art.
That's fine. Oh, hole in the wall. Classic.
Oh, we know what that's all about.
Peep show. Peep show. Get ready for a
Someone
scare.
couldn't
Here it
even
goes.
Let her have her privacy.
Oh, maybe not. Went down the wrong.
That name.
Are you okay?
Yep.
Yeah. This wasn't her room. I'm guessing her manager's?
Our manager watched her dance through the walls.
Gross. Yeah, I think it's just these 3 right now, Harley.
It's just you 3? Yeah. I got the
You got the watered lung.
I'm visiting the cove. Can we joke about it yet? Probably not. There will be a day.
You don't want to.
This is where it happened.
Oh, there it is.
Of all the places.
All right, grab the mask. Come on.
You? You really chew through games like this, though.
And
I
still
feel like
no
if it was me
name.
playing, it would take
There's
200%
gotta be
longer.
something.
You're being very kind.
No, it's because I would get
Okay.
lost so often.
Let's
That's
find out
fair.
who you really were, Vivian.
Yeah, we do have another show coming out, though. Another live stream.
Page was
Zia
torn
will
out.
tell you because no one else.
can't
But
Pick out the
lips are
numbers.
zipped, Zia.
Yeah, Leah. Yeah, Leah.
Yeah, Leah.
Leah Zip.
I guess one of these names belongs to your true self.
What? I don't know what that means.
Clear your Monday nights.
Not a sorry,
still
not a
don't know her
podcast.
real
It might not be of interest to you, Bryn and Ariel.
Words.
Not
Sounds
that
without meaning.
that's meant to be a diss, but we do every Wednesday night we do a live stream. And starting in about 6 weeks-ish, maybe. On Monday nights, we're going to be streaming another campaign.
I still don't know her real name.
Okay, so I can't leave until I find her real name.
Sounds
oh,
without
look, I found
meaning.
something on the floor.
Partial.
We're going to be doing a superhero
One of these must have
campaign.
meant something to her.
And we're going to be doing it through a company called Sigil Entertainment. And it's going to be me and Joe and
2 new cast members.
2 new cast members.
A bunch of numbers.
3 new cast
some would
members.
say. But I sensed there was
Gary,
a lot more.
Erica,
to
That's right.
Yeah, we forgot.
Can't fucking count.
Can't
It's
count.
late for me
It's late for everybody.
right now.
Just
But
call
especially
them.
for me.
Hello?
Yeah, 3 new
Oh,
cast members.
hey,
Harlan and
yeah,
myself.
thank- not-
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. Leah,
Harlan's
were
gonna
you...
be GMing. It's gonna be really awesome.
Leah, were
Yes,
you
yes, man. I'm doing what?
there on the pub
What
night
about- Don't call Victor.
during InvictusCon?
Did you just call her Leah again?
Did I say that?
Yeah.
Zia. I read it. I looked over and I
Yes,
was like,
this is. There was.
I'm
well,
tired. I'm sorry, Zia. Zia.
Come on.
No, I don't think I did. I think I said Zia that time, didn't I?
If
Oh,
you didn't,
no,
I'm
you
having
really- you did, you
auditory
jealous.
hallucinations.
What all this XP I'm getting?
It's you. The real you.
You're gonna level up
That's your
soon.
name. It made sense, really.
It's funny because I'm playing the
A
Batman
name
video
is
game with
more than
Henry,
Whatever who calls you. That's
and
what you
I
feel
love that you guys
yourself
just
to
fucking
be.
call it the Batman video game.
that's all you need to know.
Is that what it's called?
No, it's like
No.
Arkham Knight or something.
The Batman.
And every time you
video
get
game.
XP, it's like a flurry of bats, like that. So my brain has absolutely been sort of connected with that feeling of a big flurry of stuff is XP. Zia,
She missed it. She wasn't there during pub night.
Oh.
I didn't think we were.
Okay. Then, because Ahmed was there. Where would she know?
I'm not gonna lie.
I don't think you played in his
it
game,
felt
did you?
good.
No.
Putting that curse of mine
You weren't
to
on the
good use.
fancy dress one.
Moments
Were you
like
at the fancy
that
dress
used to
one?
keep me going.
Zia wasn't at the fancy dress one.
No.
Was she?
I'm not sure anymore.
No, you weren't at the fancy dress one. I don't remember. Either way, it's going to be awesome.
It was a long weekend.
Yeah, it was.
Put it that way.
Either way, it's going to be awesome. It's starting in a few weeks. It's going to be superhero themed. It's going to be 5th edition. It's going to be with 3 new cast members, people who we really like and are excited, and you know, might end up coming on the Invictus stream.
Who knows?
Proper.
But it's gonna be cool because it's not like an official Invictus product.
No, it's
because
it's gonna be
Harlan
through Sigil.
is basically creating this out of whole cloth for a whole new company, which is really, really cool.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a relative of the Invictus.
Oh, Jessica's
stream.
here. We gotta stop talking about it.
Oh.
Hi, Jessica.
It's okay.
Zia, sworn to secrecy.
Keep those lips sealed. Hey, do I get this fucking pliers now, or whatever they're
Set them
called?
away.
Bolt cutters?
To a better place, I hope.
This is the most laborious way to get something
Anywhere's better
so
than here.
basic.
Mm-hmm.
Will you just let me pick you up already?
Zia could have been at the fancy dress one, but was too honest and told Bobby she was the wrong tier. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah?
Because it was $10 and up, I think. Well, Jessica was there.
How do I pick these up?
How was your game, Jess? How did everyone do? Any player deaths?
No, we don't have to leave. We're just talking about a new product that
We don't want to fully
we
release
don't want.
yet.
We're just sharing it.
Sneaky.
I mean, this is a live video, so I don't. Or
No
this-
one will know. Yeah, I mean, if anyone watches the video back.
By that time, it'll be fine. I mean, whatever. It's all in. I've signed the contract.
That's fair. I don't want any of the beans to be spilled before you're ready for them to
I'm ready for them.
fall
Let's do
out
it.
of.
We're doing a superhero stream on Mondays. Whee!
What?
Clear your Mondays, folks. Clear your Mondays.
Clear ya Mondays.
Mondays.
She's already left. She's not listening.
Oh, good. Now I can say what I really think.
Yeah.
Jessica's great.
Time
Harlan
to get
is
back to
going to
the day
be GMing a new show, and we're really excited about it.
GMing, as they say.
GMing.
It's going to be superhero themed. How do I can't go. Okay. I got to go this way.
What's your rating of this game overall?
The one we're playing right now?
Yeah.
Place.
F
This is where
minus.
it's
Really?
No.
F minus?
I just wanted to
Hello,
laugh
my
at a
love.
stupid
Are
way
you
to rate a game. Every game is like on a scale. Like who would pick letters, you know? It's just dumb. I don't know. Like 6 maybe?
Out of
5.
100?
I don't know. This would be, if I had to review this, it would be broken down by like elements. Like visually 8, you know?
Yeah.
Tap this and this. Oh, look at that. Wonk.
I like its little chompy teeth. Oh, and then it just disappears. I love you, bolt cutters.
I love that it's like the realism of like clicking 2 things and you see it and then the fucking chain just disappears. The logic sometimes, I don't get it. They're like, so we want the bolt cutters to look like they're cutting the chain. And because, you know, this game is about, we want the people to be there experiencing it. They're like, oh, I totally agree, Jeremy. He's like, cool. So when the chain is cut, yeah, just have it disappear.
Oh, yeah.
Well, shouldn't it like fall or no? It's
No,
just make it like it never existed. Thanos that shit. Snap it.
That's good.
Anyway, yeah, like visually, I'd say it's an 8. Story, I'd say is a 4. Because I really don't care what's going on. I don't think that's just me. I don't think
I
anyone
don't think
cares.
anyone cares.
Kind of sounds like a spy name. Cutters.
Hey, Carly.
Hi, Carly.
What's up?
Or a movie star. Like
What
in a
is
movie you
up?
don't
I had
use
the
your real
privilege
name
of
for.
playing Phasmophobia with Carly this afternoon, and we had a really good time.
spy name it is.
What was the privileged dickheads?
What?
I don't know.
Oh,
Someone
the
said-
nobles in Noanar's hold.
Ah, the hunt lords.
The three
Oh, the brothers.
no brothers. That's
Yeah,
right.
but they're not really brothers or something.
They are. You guys didn't really ever sort of suss out what was truly going
Listen,
on.
I know what's up. I always know what's up.
Yeah.
Let's see what Sadness wanted me to see. I hope she's all right.
Excuse me. I'm getting tired, babe.
Yeah, we're winding down.
I'm certainly winding myself down. If we go much past 11, that's when I start nodding off in the chair over here.
That was 1 hour detour to get to this room, so let's make it work.
Is this the day room?
Day room.
All right. Here we go.
Day room.
Fade to black. Run. Run scene. Ah. Oh,
Walk
skinematic.
scene. It's walk scene, though. Oh, no.
Whoa.
Oh!
Fighter of the night room.
There you are. Thank God.
You're all right.
There is no
I
Ra.
was so
There is only Zool.
Yeah. That thing almost got me.
I love It's Always Sunny.
What the hell is it?
It's so good.
It came from shame.
Damon.
From
Oh.
from rage.
Do we think she's also the bad guy?
No.
It's like anger, but more. Once it
Rage
got
is like
out,
anger,
we
but
couldn't
more.
stop it. It ate all of them, Marianne.
T-shirt material
All of my
right
friends.
Yeah.
there. Coffee mug material.
I'm the only one left.
It's okay, Sadness. I'm here now.
No, no. It'll eat
I
you
do
too.
like that her eyes change color
Just like the
in
others.
this
I won't let it hurt
You
you, I
know.
promise.
alternate
Spooky.
realm.
Mm-hmm.
Like, does it like all the color drains from her? You know, like her hair turns white and.
Why don't you tell me something about this place?
It's the day room. We used to play here.
With Richard? Is he one of your friends?
Skin wall, skin wall, skin wall,
Zip.
skin wall.
But
I'm ready to see it.
maybe
Should we skip
he
this?
could help you.
Let's skip this.
He was smart.
It is a 4 out of 10
Wait.
story, we've decided.
It's a 4 out of 10. Investigate the day room. Ah,
What is a day room?
day room. It's like a room you spend a day in.
I mean, this is a hotel, right? So
Is it? I've forgotten at this point, honestly. It's been so
zip.
unzip.
Skin wall. The sitting room. Thank you, Bryn.
I also have mixed feelings
Are you
about
there?
when games make you do stuff like that. This one actually I don't mind, but one of my least favorite things are QuickTime events. We have to like pound the E key.
I liked that
Shit,
when we were
music.
playing that game with the
Well,
Wendigos.
at least
Dead
part of it.
by... No.
What?
Dead Before Dawn.
Dead by Daylight or whatever?
No.
With the Wendigos.
Yeah.
Game
Dead
was that?
Before Daylight.
Oh.
Right? Isn't that what it's called?
Until
Dead,
Dawn?
Dead... Until Dawn. That's right. I don't know.
Dead by Dawnlight. Dead Daylight
Dead
Dawn.
by Dawn?
Dead Dawn Dawn.
Is that the name?
Dead Dawn Dawn.
Be real with me.
No, that was fine because that whole game's premise.
Until
What about-
Dawn.
We're up.
Yeah, what did I say?
I don't know, Harlan.
Dead by Dawn? Yeah, that was different because that was like the whole concept of the story. I don't think, but you know, there's like a Spider-Man game where you have to like
Dodongo's Cavern. That's right.
Dodongo Cavern. The Cavern of Dodongo.
That's a Zelda reference.
Carly's art.
Carly!
Great job. Look at that horse.
Carly.
Carly horse.
Why are you
up.
in this game?
Carly draw horse.
Carly is horse cow.
Carly is horse draw. Is this the way we came in?
Did we play Detroit Become Human? Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we tried it. I don't.
We played through
think-
probably about 75% of it.
It kind of lost its shine for us for some reason. I don't think it was enough of a.
This place is packed with memories.
No, what was the main issue we had? I think it kept jumping between too many people. I remember we got to one storyline and we were like,
You didn't like the one storyline, which
one
ended
was
up
it?
becoming kind of the main storyline.
yeah, the girl.
No, you didn't like the one robot replicant dude who started to become like the savior, who was like the leader of the resistance type thing.
Yes, I do remember that.
You did like the side stories, but
I liked, but I remember the girl's story was also a bit weird at the beginning. What?
Alexi always.
What does it say?
It says rage is like anger, but more. 4 out of 10 story game.
Nailed it. Good job, Alexi. You get MVP of the
good.
stream.
I mean, and Carly just posted pictures of her horses, so I would say joint MVP. They came,
Horses.
but you know what? Zia and Ariel and Bryn
They've been
have
here the whole time.
So we got a 5-part MVP.
Yeah,
Just
I agree.
breathing down our necks.
Well, no, I think Bryn and Ariel. Oh, right.
That shirt though.
How do I get? No, get out of here. You
Rage is
stupid.
like anger, but more. 4 out of 10 story game. I'm saving this picture.
Rage is like anger, but more.
So fucking funny.
Swamp. What is that? Oh, that's the thing that goes on the thing.
Yeah, he is always on those memes. It was Alexi who was making those memes of me as General Grievous playing hockey, right?
Yeah, that was my favorite. What the fuck was that even for?
Those were the
What
crazy,
game did we play that makes sense? I can't even
that
remember.
was a Running Dead game that Justin was running.
Was it?
Yeah, for Invictus Con.
I don't remember that.
Because everyone was getting drunk except for me.
I don't think I got drunk. I
You
think
were-
I just didn't remember it. I didn't do much in that game. Like that was a great game, but it was because it was so jam packed.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't really do that much. Well, that's not a face. You know what a face looks like. Just do it.
She doesn't know how.
These controls are terrible. I have to like move the. Look at like that's a mouse move. It just flicks between them.
Good.
It's so sensitive. I can't get the eyes.
You're not meant to have them.
It's so.
Does the nose go up here?
Boopy doopy doop. Sex.
Yep.
There we go. No. What's
Is this what a face looks like?
what's the common?
It's been so long.
I'm so confused.
Nose higher, right?
There, we did it. That's a face.
Hey, Limey D, what's up?
Hey.
Nice to see you. Oh, I love this. People are just all crawling back to us.
Ghosts in my salt marsh.
That's also a very good meme.
Bad woman's anatomy. Here we go. Outside.
Rolling.
Now we can walk out the door.
It's
To the
Billy
Mushroom
time. That was a
Kingdom.
really good one.
This is all an allegory for Super Mario Brothers.
No, I'm thinking you're like in the Underdark, and this place is just chock-a-block full of myconids.
You mean myconid?
Or whatever. However you like to say
The
it.
spark's too weak to absorb.
Spark's too weak to
Like it's
absorb.
missing something.
Now, Alexi doesn't know much about this, but this is music. This is a music sheet. So I'm going to have to explain to him what music is. 'Cause he's too... Wait,
Psych.
isn't there another piece?
I think it's the bolt cutters.
Can I just bash the bolt cutters on the piano?
Yep.
I gotta go back out.
How's
Oh,
that crazy blood fridge this week, Joe?
Snippy.
It's good. It's crazy. I don't want to get too down, but we've been really busy because of COVID. So I was working nights this whole week, and it's been really a lot. And I'm off now, and I'm heading back into days for a month. starting Monday, so I'm really looking forward
Joe's gonna be the
being
day
alive.
man.
Daytime Joe.
Day Joe.
I
Skip.
Alexi wrote, "What do I do with this?" And then an arrow towards a trumpet emoji. Harlan will have to teach you how to play, Alexi.
I will teach you how to blow.
Oh.
Yes.
Yeah, yay for living in the daylight with the real
Innuendo.
life peoples.
Innuendo. Oh, I know what this needs. A little old key. Bingo bango. There we go. Now I can walk in
Like Christopher.
like a magician.
Weren't you talking like Christopher walking earlier on in the street?
Oh yeah. I can't remember how it sounded, so
come on, Richard.
It's pretty good.
You still.
skip. I mean, as far as I can tell, this has nothing to do with the main story, so
We came here because some guy named Thomas called us and we wanted to figure out why.
I don't know. I think we came here because we were bored.
Wait, there was a thing about our daddy dying though, right?
Yeah, but I think we were bored.
That's fair.
I think she's like, well, I don't got anything better to do.
All the pieces of the score now.
Combined with this. I found it.
You did it!
We did the thing with the thing on it. Now let's go. Come on, turn. These fixed camera angle games can be a real turd in the wind.
To use a popular
To
phrase.
use the common parlance. To use the parlance of our
The
time.
parlance of the day.
Why can't she enter this room anymore?
Whoa, hey Megs. What's
Oh,
up, Megan?
Megs.
Megs. This is called Medium. It's Harlan's favorite game.
It's my favorite game since Evil Within.
Favorite game.
Watch us play piano, as they call it. Oh no, I don't even get to play it. I just get to slurp some of that old-fashioned slurping juice.
You mean light, spirit light.
Yeah, whatever. What was this for? I did do something and I don't remember because it's so fucking
Don't
long.
ask me. I have no idea.
Something we needed to slurp. Oh, these dumb moths, right? Moth power.
That moth. Oh, good. More fixed cameras, but from above.
We did it.
Ooh, I could go for a piani with cheese.
Mm.
If she's talking about paninis, I thoroughly agree. Whoa, look like there's like a big hand out
Yeah,
there.
look at that. He's just waving.
Hey.
He's just lonely.
Hey, girl.
He's a big hand. What else is he gonna do? Flip me off? Oh, like another one of these stupid things. He's like, let me paint you.
We should get a panini.
Uncle Richard, you
Let me paint you.
You know those sandwich presses that make little pocket sandwiches, and you can just you can put whatever you want inside.
Yeah.
I would love one.
You sound like George Bluth.
What?
You sound like George Bluth. I can just throw one of those boiling bags in there, and I got a nice, teriyaki. I think the beef teriyaki exploded. So hot. Too hot, Mikey. Yeah, they're like the little sandwich pressers.
Yeah.
Let's get some.
It like presses the edges of the piece of bread and grills it at the same time, and then inside you can put whatever you
You
want.
know what we need to start making? Hand pies. I love hand pies. I mean, I don't know who doesn't love hand pies. Come on, you can do it. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit.
You got this.
I'm getting a real pedophilia vibe from these images, which is partly why I'm skipping them.
She's saying that piani is a kind of sandwich, which I refuse to
Panini.
believe. No, she said the panini is the reason we have to stay at home.
I don't know.
Piani is a kind of sandwich.
No, I
But
didn't mean to.
wait, I'm getting confused now.
Oh,
Paninis
God.
are just the regular sandwich grill. It's not a filled sandwich crimper.
She wants it. Yeah, she's talking about a sandwich crimper. That's
I
Joe's.
want
preference. Send
it
them
to
a
make-
picture. People that don't understand.
I
It's
want
a
it
Canadian
to make a pocket sandwich.
thing. Without
I
the
even
crusts.
Google?
I had never felt anything so desperate.
You know what else you can do? You can like toast them.
It
Oh
was
my god, I
calling
just
out
saw a
to me.
picture of one and my mouth did that
Wanted to
thing
show me something.
where it immediately just starts making so much saliva.
Drooled.
That's it. You know the thing that makes saliva? She said like an alien.
No, like I've seen where they press these little. What the fuck is this? Backstory? I've never seen this guy before.
I'm too busy
fucking
looking at
damn it.
sandwich makers. You'll have to orate it to me.
There's a guy searching in an apartment. He's saying, "Damn it." He looks
Thought I could protect her. Idiot.
like anybody else. Looks like regular white male.
What
Four.
do you think of me? I failed you.
He's saying I failed the United States, so clearly he works in the United States. What? That's what you're talking about?
Yeah.
I wasn't talking about that.
What are you talking about?
Like a sandwich crimper.
This
Like
is
just,
Falling apart.
just like a little plasty one, you know?
what?
Like a little plastic
No,
one.
this makes a grilled pocket sandwich.
Oh, no, you're rich.
What?
I was never rich.
I'm not rich.
Yeah, you are. I made...
I know.
Mine was like a sandwich crimper. Let me show you.
No, I need to be sure.
This guy won't shut up.
There's gotta be something around here.
Is it Thomas?
Who gives a shit?
You want what?
Probably. He's another medium. Medium done.
Fuck.
Am I right? Got him.
It must be Thomas then.
I just had these growing up. Except
Oh.
they didn't look like that. What they were is like you fold them over and they pinch. And then when we were feeling really fancy,
I guess you
we'd
could
like
put them in a frying pan after.
I was just trying to. That's what I was gonna say. I didn't get through it.
Finally
You finished my
decided
sentence,
to let
but I
me
was just
out
gonna
of
say
Because
you
we're
put
in
them in a
love.
frying pan after.
Yeah.
When we felt really fancy.
The idea being that the cheese and whatnot inside would get all toasty,
know what?
and then
Carly-
the bread.
Yeah,
Just
well,
tell me
that's what I
what you
mean.
see.
Like, see, what we could do is do a
Come on.
cheap crimper, and then we toast it ourselves, and then that way we save money, and we don't need another big honking thing that we
Or
don't use.
or we do get the spaceship sandwich maker,
Oh,
and
real fucking specific.
Get rid of the
Hey,
toaster
I'm
and the
trying to
microwave.
help
Profit?
here.
Carly's sister ate the Reaper,
sometimes I
Reaper
wonder-
chip. I did that.
It doesn't
No.
make it easier when you keep me in the dark for so long. Oh,
What'd she say?
thanks for that.
Yeah, how'd that go?
What
Another
is
way
this
to treat
cutscene?
your
By the way?
Don't know.
soulmate. God,
But
Damn
it's
it.
10 after 11.
there's nothing here.
So you're
Just
saying we play more?
just throwing it out there.
There is.
Faster?
I'm never wrong
Yep.
about these.
Play more and faster.
You know that. Well, screw this.
I don't understand how he's
should've
separate
been
from
better to
his
listen
spirit
to you.
guy. When we play as her,
What?
I guess we can divorce our spirit from
Yeah,
our
but isn't
body,
the whole
but
nature
then-
that we're the same person?
What?
Yeah. And also, when we're separate with our spirit and we're walking around only in spirit, then our body person is just like standing there, right? Not
Yeah, I
having a
guess.
chat.
I'm just gonna skip this. I don't
Do
really
it.
care.
Do it.
Welcome to the spooky stream where if you're interested in the story of the video game, watch another stream.
Go read Wikipedia.
Yeah, Wikipedia.
It's your friend. Panini.
Thomas.
Is this another cut?
Oh, that is
wasn't
Thomas.
expecting you.
See? This is what I'm saying.
Is
You called it.
everything all right, my friend?
Did you do it, friend?
Did I? What?
My daughter. My 13-year-old daughter. I entrusted her to you.
Thomas.
Man, did everyone see Mari's
Did you
spread
do
in
it?
food and cooking? She
I
had sushi
don't-
for the first time since she gave birth, or I guess since she was pregnant, and it looks so
I'm
good.
gonna look right now. I want to see it.
Found
It
this
looks so good. Yeah.
Forced myself to look
Ew.
through it.
Yeah. See, this guy's a pedophilia. Pedophilia.
Cover to-
What's the proper tense?
Pedophile?
Pedophile. Thank you. Yeah, sushi's good. We should have sushi.
Yes, please. We decided we're gonna order food in 2 weeks from now.
Yeah.
Is this a poop snake?
That was us yesterday. Those are different people than today.
We
Us
put it on the
yesterday.
calendar.
Us yesterday are totally different people. You
We
can't
put it on
hold
the calendar, but we put wings.
You
on
can't
the
hold
calendar.
us to yesterday's promises.
Poop snake. Poop snake.
I don't get it. So this is Thomas. There's nothing on your shoe.
This cancer has spread far enough. Time to cut it out.
Wow, look at that. Cthulhu.
Look at all those chickens.
Why are we this guy all of a sudden?
Well, it probably would have been clear if we'd watched all the cutscenes.
All right, well, let's go this way. Wait a minute.
Keep going.
There we go. Let's go this way.
All right, Richard.
Oh, bye, Megan.
This is your
Bye, Megan.
Have a good shift tomorrow.
Have a great shift.
Get some sleep.
Lift some stuff for me in your...
Do it and be like, this one's for Harlan.
Yeah, at some point, lift a thing and say, this one's for Harlan. I feel like you're a crane operator or
made
something.
you what you are.
I forget.
I know she works construction.
I know it's something cool.
Cool.
Look at me. I'm a fucking old pro at this. Watch. Huzzah. Yeah, go suck it. Ah, you suck it too. Loser.
Something here.
You
It
told them.
awoke on the day when she came to it.
I think it's kind of weird that our
Made
spirit
itself at home.
shield is a different color than the girl.
Oh, she's not a crane operator. I thought you were. I'm sorry. But lift something for me anyway.
She said she would. She said she's still in the
Yeah,
list.
even if it's a coffee cup to your mouth.
This one's for you, Harlan. Gulp.
The person you're standing next to is like, what the fuck's wrong?
Who's
and you're like,
Harlan?
nothing.
Why are you talking to yourself?
Your partner's like, why who's Harlan?
Who's Harlan?
Why are you drinking for him?
This place.
Just say that
reeks of the
Harlan died and you need to do like a...
Yeah, she's a heavy equipment operator.
happened here.
What's the difference? Is a crane not heavy equipment?
I think there is a distinction, yes.
Don't lift a Tim's for me. Don't, or unless you order a Tim's, in which case fair enough. But don't worry about it. Lifted a mouse for me? Thanks, guys. Everyone who lifted something for me, I will lift something for you in return.
Whoa.
Your spirits.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
good.
you gotta let me. I was just gonna do it. Just gonna finish it. Gotta let me finish my thought.
You're going to be lifting so many things.
No, just
You're going to be a
spirits.
busy guy tomorrow.
No, I did it already. I lifted your spirits by this stream. And the end of said stream, which is what we're going to be doing now. Ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes. Yes.
There comes a time in everyone's life where you decide that you don't want to kiss your parent anymore, you know? And that shouldn't be for a long time, Henry, because Daddy still loves you and he wants those kisses. So keep being
Kissing.
you and little what?
Oh, I'm just excited about this.
I want to. I'm gonna. Are you kidding? There's a saying that always brings a tear to my eye, where it's like, you know, your parent. There's a time where your parent picks you up for the last time. You've heard that?
Of course.
Where they put you
You've
down,
said
they
it
never pick you
many
up again?
times to me.
I've said it to you many times.
Oh yeah.
Tonight?
No.
7 times tonight. Just
You
eating
keep
pizza, and I'm
saying
like,
it, Harlan.
just like, oh, it's the time
He's
to
getting
put you
teary,
down.
guys. Humor
No,
is
I'm
a
not.
defense
Don't look at
mechanism.
me. It's all good. So kiss your parents.
But not during the pandemic.
Take care of yourself. Don't let people tell you to drink water if you don't want to. You're responsible for you. If you would like somebody to tell you to drink water, designate somebody in your life and say, hey, can you remind me to drink water every once in a while? That person can be anybody on the Discord. Other than that, don't let people tell you what to do.
Harlan gets frustrated.
No, I don't. It's just, well, it's become this thing. I don't know. In the last
You
few
saw it on
years,
Twitter the other day. He was like, "Listen, look at this stranger telling me to drink water like she knows me." He got all worked up.
There's this thing. Spirit let be a stream. I don't know, man. Listen, I totally get that there's a lot of people out there that appreciate and love the reminder, and I don't want to shit on those people at all, because I think that's great. But at the same time, I don't know, man. We're entering this new world order where, like, for some reason, the last 2 years, it's become really commonplace for people just to tell you randomly, "Hey, don't forget to drink water and like stretch." And I don't need that. I'm good, and I love that people need that. But I'm like, it's like when dudes DM women to tell them to go to bed. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like this weird. I don't like. The example that comes to mind that really set all this off is somebody commented on my on Malevolent, actually, on Reddit, and someone was like, "Love the show, great job," and I was like, "Thank you so much," and they're like, "Absolutely, you're doing great work. Remember to drink lots of water, stretch, and keep on it." And I was just like, "What?" I just ignored it, obviously, but like I was like, "What? Who?
You're not my doctor."
Well, but I we've gotten to this like world where like it's so common practice to do that. And don't get me wrong, I want to make it clear that I think it's great, and I think when people can really use that reminder, I think it's really great. But like to drop it just to a creator of a podcast that you're making, like it's become so commonplace that people are mentioning it in places that really don't need to be mentioned. Like,
imagine
okay,
if people said like, "Don't forget to get enough sleep and eat low carb."
Yeah, it's just
what are you talking about?
It's just weird. It just felt weird. It felt weird, and like I don't know. The only time that I've ever been really excited and okay about it is, and Zia will attest to this, is we do every year for charity, we do a 24-hour live stream and
Extra Life.
For Extra Life, thank you. And throughout the stream, I encourage anyone watching to be like, "Okay, Harlan, like get up and stretch." That is absolutely okay, and drink water.
So that you don't get kidney stones after the live stream.
Exactly. That's great. But like to drop it into a comment on a podcast, or like to tweet me, not just anybody, but like tweet me and be like, "Hey Harlan, make sure you're doing it." Or like, it's just, I don't know, man. It makes me feel weird.
Would you say that it grinds your gears?
Grinds my gears. No, it doesn't grind my gears because I get it. It's like when people
are just
say,
trying to say in kind of a general way that they care about you.
Yeah, and I get it. And it's like people saying "God bless." You know, just because I don't believe in that doesn't mean that people can't say it. I get it. It's harmless. It makes you feel good. And some people need that. Some people need the reminder to drink water. However, my note to you people who might need a reminder is to, put an alarm on your phone. Yeah, like have,
download one of the literally thousands of water reminder apps.
Yeah. I think we're at the age now where reminding people is great, but I think we can start taking our own initiative and remind ourselves and collectively as a force say, "Hey, you know what? I have a difficult time reminding myself to drink water and stretching. I'm going to take initiative and set an alarm on my phone for every 3 hours to drink some water and stretch." And I think that's a really proactive way to feel in control. It's like making your bed. I've once read that it's a great thing to like make your bed every morning, and I don't.
Yeah, I love. There's a lifestyle columnist whose name is Jolie Kerr, and she started something called La Mob. Let's all make our beds. It's like a month in every year. March, I think, is La Mob March.
Making your bed.
Yeah, let's all make our bed.
Yeah.
She's trying to convert people who don't make their beds every day to make them every day.
I dig it. I dig it. To me, that's the same line. You know what I mean? It's like,
imagine if people were like, "Hey, everyone, make your beds today."
That's what I mean. That's it. That's the best way of explaining it. Yes. To me, it's a great mental thing. It helps you, and people need to drink water. I mean, obviously, you don't need to make your bed. It's not the same exactly, but like the idea that
your body's going to tell you to drink water. Your body's not going to tell you to make.
Well, I also think
you already have an inborn voice that's telling you to do the thing.
I just mean to say that if you think you need to drink more water, and you are someone who every time you see those posts, you're like, "Oh, that reminds me," maybe be like, "Okay, clearly I am somebody who needs to remind myself. I'm going to take initiative. I'm going to set a timer, or I'm going to I think it's a great first step in feeling in control of your life a little bit and being like, "Okay, I'm gonna be proactive and I'm gonna try to do it." But
you are turning into a wellness guru, Mr. Guthrie.
No, because I also want to make it clear that if you are somebody who needs those posts, because sometimes people are having just a tough time. It's a tough life. I'm okay with that too. But I my hope is to genuinely phase out that need, not because it's not important, but because people are like, you know what, I am going to start drinking more water, because that's really what they're telling you. When someone says drink more water, they're not telling you because they want to well, some people just like to remind you, but they're telling you because you need more water in your life. So use that as a lesson and be like, you're right, I do need more water in my life. I'm going to get more water in my life, you know?
But
Any more
also,
stretches in a stretch.
there's 1,000 ways that I could be doing a better job of living my life every day. And sometimes it sucks to be reminded that I'm not doing a great job.
I followed one that was like, make your bed, excuses are boring. And I was like, well, now I'm especially not going to make my bed. It's so good.
The contrarian.
Yeah, me too.
Very good.
That's very much like me too. It's like, well, I'm not going to fucking do it. I would have done it.
Harlan's like,
I would have made my
Joe,
bed every day.
Something's wrong with my pee.
Something's wrong. I need water. Yeah. So, you know, drink water. Just
drive the speed limit. Eat your veggies.
Eat your veggies.
Get 8 hours of sleep every night.
Brush your teeth.
Floss.
Man,
how annoying would it be if someone's like, don't forget to floss your teeth today.
How annoying would it be if they got really detailed? Okay, everybody make sure you pee before bed.
That reminds me, I have a dentist appointment on Monday.
Yeah, I saw. Drugs are bad. Okay. Unless you want to do drugs, then do drugs.
Don't use Q-tips in your ears.
I use Q-tips in my ears.
Every
Fuck that
single
one.
fucking day. It's
Fuck that
one of
one.
my only pleasures in life.
Yeah. What?
I'm just kidding. But it does feel really good.
Targeted at
doesn't
me.
it?
Yeah, it does.
Really
I like it. Sometimes it's like
I'll
good.
never stop.
You better not. Just do everything in moderation. Use the Q-tip in moderation. Don't get all the way in there. But
yeah,
sometimes
you need to
it's
know
nice to
where
go
your
all the
limit
way in
is.
there, you know. Sometimes
just feel dangerous.
Sometimes it's nice to just scratch your brain a little bit. I have this fear that I'm going to have it like right in my ear one day and someone just walks by and slaps it in.
Oh yeah, of course.
Wouldn't that be so scary?
Yeah.
Oh, could you imagine? Just like cleaning your ear one day and they're like, pop. You're like, no.
There's a scene in Girls where I think it's Lena Dunham's character decides that she just breaks her eardrums with a Q-tip.
Oh no, that's gross.
It's awful because she spends so long like laboring over the first one and like making it happen.
Ooh, I don't want to hear this. You know I have weird ear.
Goes for the second one.
Yeah, that's gross.
It's awful.
I've seen ones that are like pee after sex, and I'm like, why? Why are you saying this now? Is that a thing? Pee after sex?
Oh yeah.
Why? Just because you have
for
to?
women.
For women, okay.
So that they don't get UTIs.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh yeah, of course.
Our
There's
ureter
ammonia.
is super
yeah.
small,
Right.
so you know you could get like bacteria up in there.
Okay. Pee after sex. I don't know. Just this idea of like reminding people to do things.
I don't want to get up.
Well, but more importantly, I don't know. It's just like this. There are like people out there that really care, and then I think there are people that get off on telling people what to do. But what to do?
That's true. That's
Honestly,
true.
I do feel like there's like my dad will be like, everyone drinks water. Go drink some water today. And I don't think he really gives a fuck if I'm drinking water. I think he just likes messaging me and telling me what the fuck to do, as he has always done. You know?
Sounds like your dad.
Same with like other family members and you know, it's just like people really enjoy that. I think they get off on being like, hey, go fucking do this. Let's just stop telling people what to do. Oh shit. Limey D's waking a water graphic. It's gonna be like, don't tell Harlan to drink water.
Don't tell Harlan what to do. He'll resent you for the rest of your life. You guys have no idea.
But I made it very clear. 24-hour live stream.
By all means.
Open
the floodgates.
Get all of your, let me be the proverbial pillow that you punch to get your anger out. If you build up all your don't tell Harlan to stand, or don't tell people to stand up and walk around and drink water all year, you can do it on November blah blah blah, whatever day it is.
It's usually like the 4th or whatever.
Yeah, it's whatever the day it is because those. But and again,
I should book that off work.
Those are days that are needed. Those are times that I'm that it's needed. People aren't children. There are a lot of things that we do not have the capacity to handle at certain times. I firmly believe that a lot of people can handle drinking water. I think that's okay. I think it's okay to have that bar, right? That should be fine.
Yeah.
That's not that low.
And if they're having trouble, like
or high, is it a high or a low bar?
It's a low bar.
Yeah, it's not that. But you would say it's not that high of a bar.
The bar's not that high.
Yeah, the bar's not that high.
We're talking about jumping over a bar.
Are we? I always thought it was limboing under.
No, incorrect.
Can we go limbo? Zia says it. Your body will tell you.
Yeah, it will. It's so funny, actually. I saw I think it was a TikTok or whatever. A nephrologist made a TikTok of himself talking to himself, as people do on TikTok, where it's like he's watching this resident drink like a ton of water, and the nephrologist's like, "What are you doing?" He's like, "Are you thirsty?" He's like, "No, I'm just trying to get my water in." Like, do you think your kidneys won't fucking tell you when you're thirsty? Like, pay attention to your body.
Yeah. And the color of your
Hyperhidrosis
pee.
is a thing.
Like, to me, like, we all know it sounds gross, but you go to the bathroom, you're like, oh yeah, I'm dehydrated. Like, I need more water. Like, that's the way, right?
Yeah, when it gets all sludgy.
Yeah, when it gets black. When it gets black and it comes out like peanut butter.
When it's like bird shit.
When it's like what? Ew, God, yes, that. Great.
When the uric acid is just.
When it just eats through your. When it eats through the toilet bowl.
That's right.
When it comes out with a thwop.
That's when you need to drink more
a
water.
long, thin, thick strand.
Yikes! 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 Yikes!
Anyway, your body tells you. Listen to your body. And it's not, and I want to make this clear again for some reason. I'm not shitting on the people who remind
thickly
you.
urinating on them.
Yeah, I'm not pissing on the people who are doing that. I am advocating. I am saying that you, listener, you can do it.
Colin's pleading with you to stop.
Okay. I am on your side. I am saying that you have the capacity. Maybe I am doing a bit of motivational here, because I'm saying, listen.
See, I told you.
You listening, you can do it. You don't need to rely on someone else telling you. You have the power, you have the capacity, you have the intelligence, you have the strength to remind yourself. I firmly believe that you can do it. That is true. And I feel like maybe I came across it in the wrong way. I said it in a belittling way, and I don't want to. I want to say it in an empowering way. That everyone there that is listening, you can every millions of people that are listening to this, all 4 of you.
You're changing the world here. But
you can do it.
At the same time, I really like being in a relationship with you where we can take care of each other.
Of course.
But, however, we're in a very intimate relationship, and we know...
Very intimate. Hello.
We know about what each other needs, you know? And Harlan can totally be like, Joe, you need to go to bed now. And I can be like, yep, I do. Thank you. Off to bed.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's true.
That's very different than a random Twitter person.
For sure. And again, Ariel says it. There are absolutely people who need a reminder, and a reminder from another human being. It's true. I do believe that that we all have the capacity to lift ourselves up in regards to water drinking. And I'm being very specific about this because it's just water. That's it. Because there are some terrible things, you can't, when you're battling depression and anxiety, it's tough to even get out of bed. But you can keep an old bottle of water right next to your bed on the floor. I feel like
you're gonna have to.
Well,
you have to drink water to survive.
That's what I mean.
You're gonna get up and get water.
That's what I mean. It's not like showering, which is of course something that's just like totally beyond the pale sometimes when you're struggling with depression. But I feel like if we have a step 1, and that's and they say live life when it's really hard in 60-second chunks, and that 60-second chunk in Harlan's philosophy is you can drink water. You can do it. You can be lying in bed, parched. I mean, unless you're lazy. Sometimes I'm just sometimes I do wake up and I'm like super thirsty, and I'm like, oh, I don't want to get up
everyone
right now.
has been there.
Yeah, that's.
And all you can think about is how crisp and clean and cold that water is gonna taste.
Yes.
But you're still too fucking lazy to get out of bed.
Yeah, that's so true.
Been there.
Yeah.
Been there. Especially, man, I haven't had a hangover in a long time, but especially hangovers, because you really don't want to get out of bed, and the water would taste especially good.
Oh, it's so good. And Colin said it's like those I don't know who needs to hear these posts. And you know what? And yes and no, because there's a lot of those posts. Harlan doesn't need your water reminders. So good. Yes.
Jaime and Alexi constantly one-upping each other in the best friendliest battle.
But those I don't know who needs to hear it. Like those posts I find really important. But most of the time they're things like you matter. You know, I don't know who needs to hear this, but you matter.
Those like empty platitudes.
Yeah, but you know what? That's okay, because the empty platitudes, at least someone is making the effort to make you feel heard, and you know, they've never connected with me, but if they're there and they've ever made someone feel good, I'm okay with that, because that to me is about emotional well-being. It's about mental health. This is not about mental health I mean, well, you know, maybe not being able to remind yourself, I don't know, you know, but someone telling you, you know, you matter, you are important, there are people that see you, you are important to the people who love you, there are people who love you. Those things I think are important, which is why I think Colin's point, I hear it, but I think it's a little different, because someone reminding you to get water is not directly saying that you matter to this world. They're just telling you to do something that literally requires you to live. You know what I mean? It's something that babies do. That sounds belittling.
Babies don't drink water.
Toddlers?
Yes. Henry knows when he's thirsty and goes and gets himself a glass of water.
And you know what? Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the easiest way I can do it. Literally, I've seen Henry hop down off the couch while we're watching a movie, and he goes, "Oh, I'm thirsty." And he gets fucking 4. He walks over and he gets water. You know what I mean?
He's so cute.
Maybe that's why I feel so motivated to this.
Because maybe since you become a dad, you're like, my 4-year-old can do this. I can also do this.
Yeah. And again, I want to make this crystal clear. I am not belittling. I do not want anyone to feel like I think less of them for having that feeling. If you read a post where someone reminds you to get water and you're like, yeah, I get water, don't ever feel bad about that. But what I am saying is, I think you have the ability within you to go, okay, I'm somebody who does need to reminder to drink water. I'm going to take this on myself, and I'm going to start reminding myself a little bit. I think that's fair. I do think that's fair. I think you can do it. You don't have to, but, you know. Carly says, now I chug it. I couldn't drink water. I need this for the table graphic.
Bryn is asking a good question, which is, babies don't drink water? When do babies start drinking water? Harlan, you had one.
You're the one that said they don't drink water. I don't think that's true. I think they get their water in like milk.
Well, yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah, but even when they're in like the womb, they're breathing water and shit.
They're not breathing
water.
Well,
they don't. I mean, they're not breathing air.
They're not breathing.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah. But they're not using their lungs.
When do they
to
drink like clean water?
Yeah. When do they switch from milk to water?
I don't remember. It's like whenever they start
sort
solid
of
food.
whenever parents decide, right? When you stop drinking milk.
Yeah.
But they get all of the hydration that they need from milk or formula or whatever you're giving your kid.
Yeah, exactly. Breathing water. I've never seen a baby. You've never seen a baby with a bottle of water?
Oh, Harlan's got some great pictures of Henry with just like walking around with a bottle of water.
It's just like hanging out. He loves
Man, remember when
water.
he wouldn't go down without a bottle of water?
Yeah, even if it was like empty.
Well, no, he needed at least like a quarter of that bottle.
Flash forward to next month when someone goes, remember when Joe and Harlan went on a 40-minute water rant? It's true. It's not the first time. I get queasy drinking water? I need very little, and that's okay. That's
Colin,
like your dad.
You know when babies lose their gills and stop breathing water.
Babies don't lose their gills. They have them for life. They just seal up.
Gills for life.
Gills for life, yo. Anyway, you all have the capacity. You can do it. Bad. That's bad human anatomy. I don't think that's bad woman's.
Women are humans.
Fuck off. You know what I mean. No, they're not. They're from Venus. They're another species.
Ugh.
What was I saying again?
Something about
water.
Babies.
Drink water.
When Henry used to drink so much water before bedtime that he would
Just
straight
piss
up
himself.
pee through his diaper every single night. But you were always like, he's so hydrated. How can I not love this
hydrated.
boy?
He was super hydrated. He loves it. And he loves water. And he's appreciated water. It's great.
Why am I your hero, Carly? I have to know.
Because you called me out on you said women or men or human or whatever the fuck you said.
I said
whatever bullshit you said
to
trip me up.
I
I
stand
forget.
by what I said.
You were right. It was funny. I love it. Hydration check. Reminds me of this video. Anyway, so let's all stop reminding people to drink water, and let's all take our responsibility. And,
Love who you love.
So what I've learned is that hydration earns Harlan's affection. Got it. Correct.
Yeah, he loves a hydrated creature.
I love a hydrated creature.
Except when it's a Louis.
Except when it's Louis. Only because Louis
He's got
drips.
a long beard.
Louis is a very beautiful, excited dog. And what happens is he drinks water and, and then he like runs up to you, leaving just an absolute
Deluge.
river of water on the floor. And then Henry will come up and go, my socks are wet. And I'll go, yeah.
It's our house.
It's all good though.
And then sometimes Louis gets so excited about drinking water that he drinks so much that
And then
immediately
throws up.
throws up all the water.
Just it's great. So yeah. So go
Good dog.
share this thoughts if you agree, and together we can start phasing out the
You gotta phase something new in though in its place.
and then phase something new to tell people to listen, if tomorrow we replaced go drink water with a non-empty platitude of like, hey, you matter, and if you want to talk to me, I am here. That to me is so much more valuable of like, hey, if you're having a bad day, message me now and I will talk to you.
Yeah,
or
like a sincere offer to help somebody.
like, to me, that is infinitely, not even comparably more helpful than just telling someone to drink water. Because honestly, whatever. I mean, my rant is escalating to frustration territories. My point being that I think the mental health issue of like having someone to talk to and to listen and to tell you to matter in a non-empty platitude way is so much more important. And that to me, honestly, is a big part of why we do this kind of shit. This is why Joe and I love streaming and why we love talking. And I think I'm not overstepping by saying that a lot of you have known me over the years and you know that I really love engaging with you guys. Like, I think that's a genuine thing. And that's because I care about all of you in a meaningful way. Like I do. Like I know Carly, I know Zia, I know Jessica, I know Katie, I know Colin. Like these are people that I do not know. I don't just know their names. Like I know details about you guys and all that kind of stuff. And that's because I value very much making connections with people. And it's my motivation is not to necessarily help people's mental state. It is a secondary benefit of making actual connections to people and trying to communicate with people and trying to be there for people and hanging out with people on Friday nights when a lot of people don't have someone to hang out with, especially during these times. And to me, that feeling of being with somebody, of hearing somebody, of being heard, of feeling important to somebody, of being a part of a community is so much more important than just telling somebody to drink water and to stand up. Because that to me is the true empty platitude, because it doesn't really mean anything.
Need.
What's that?
Doesn't address a need.
Doesn't address I mean, yeah, you need water, but you're going to drink water. The amount of people who just die from just
forgetting
lying in bed and forgetting to drink water. I don't have the numbers in front of me, but I think it's less
zero.
than the people who suffer from, severe mental illness. Anyway, rant over. And
okay, good.
What? I can't ramp up too much. It's too great.
I know.
Good. Okay. Anyway, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. This has been the Spooky Stream. Love you all. You're always friends here. So hang out. Talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.